Hello? Okay, now the audio is slightly better, but you might not hear the game audio as well. I don't know. I'm just improving the graphics for today. Is this on? I think it's on. Okay, basically I put the Switch and the phone in a box so the graphics should look better. Oops, now. And I won't be at risk at showing my face. But I'm not sure because the console is in a box and the mic is outside the box. I'm not sure how well this will sound. So we'll see. Okay, today we're going to do the fact routes of OverReqZ. Uh-oh. Wait. Okay. Okay. Oh wait, I think this is the same, so let's skip it. No. X. Jump. I'll be using the touchscreen more since it'll be a bit hard to reach the other side. Take a seat. And let's jump to the next part. Hopefully he can finish this today. His route anyways. Wait, does this matter? I forgot. Someone's been here. Nope. Also, just a warning, the audio might be really loud if I scream, but I'll try to keep my volume controlled. Okay, so this is a bad route. I thought this would be good, because like, I don't know, we're not escaping from the truth. So I thought that would be the fact route. But no, okay, let's urge him to return. Also, there's no voice acting, because I'll do it for fun. It won't be long before they notice we're gone. We need to return to the group for now. It'll be harder for us to act if the others find this place, especially Dorothy and Noel, right? Yeah, right. Oh, wait, sorry. It looks like the brightness is still kind of bright. Let me just make it, because they have super pale skin. So it kind of like, it's super bright if I record it on the phone. Yeah, somewhat better. Anyways. We don't have time to investigate thoroughly, but at the very least... Yes, whose eyes is this? Are you going to take those with you? There's no way a second method to preserve an eye exists, especially without it clouding. This should lead me to the one who's running this vile business, the person I'm fated to meet again. You! But I'm so confused. I'm sure it is Molly, but why don't any of them recognize him? Where were you hiding? I couldn't find you anywhere. I was worried. Sorry, Dorothy. I'm really sorry. Can you please let me go? That hurts. Oh no! He's holding her tight. Okay. You're unharmed too, Molly. What a relief. Sorry for making you worry. The fog was so thick that we ended up getting separated. Lies. Jeez, you guys caused that such a fuss. Well, is everyone okay now? So we're done exploring the ruins, right? We've been roaming around We've been roaming around all this time and haven't seen a monster. Guess we gotta head back to the capital for now. How long did it take us to get here? Like a few weeks? I thought everything would end with this journey, but it was all for nothing. No, I get it. Wait, just 1 second. Let me I want to make the color of the background like... Wait. Okay, that's better. It's not really a letdown. Not for me and Molly. At least, we managed to grab a hold of Mother Rat's tail, even if just barely. I hope this leads us to the next clue. Wait, come to think of it, I didn't find a way to get back home. Oopsie. There's no way to secure my phone. I don't know how. We'll investigate this place another day. Your goal can wait until then. I'm with you on this all the way. I promise. You're right. And thank you. The fog's really getting thick, isn't it? Going back's going to be rough, that's for sure. Remaining here isn't wise. Though traveling further is no easy task. Perhaps we should find a place to rest for the night. Are they still close? Molly looks kind of tense, like he's thinking about something. No, that's not it. Maybe he's desperately trying to hold back his emotions. Molly? That sound just now. What sound? Damn it! What? The sharp sound of something cutting through the air came from all around us. Oh? Whoa. Who's Claude? The yellow guy? Whoa. Ugh. Get down! Someone's shooting arrows at us. Bandits? No. Hiding in a place like this is impossible. This way! Damn. It's blurring. Okay, wait. One moment. Let me adjust this. Like, I need to adjust this because, like, I don't know. Wait. Maybe I shouldn't crop this. I'll just move it around. Better? It's clearer. No one streams like I do. Okay. Molly! The timing's way too perfect. There's only one reason someone would attack us in a place like this. It's them. They realize we found the hidden room. I knew they would attack, but I dropped my guard. Let's run. We're the ones they're after. Huh? Wait! We're gonna get separated from the team again? Damn it! I can't see a thing in this fog. Wait, they're not attacking anymore. Looks like they're gone. No, we're separated from them. What on earth is going on? Just what are they even after? Hold on. My lady! Hold on. My lady, where are you? Oh no! I don't see Molly either. Could intruders have kidnapped them? My lady! Oh no! Why is Sordy so in love with us already? My lady! A voice? Oh, hello, Yushua. A voice called us from the other side of the fog. Before I could reply, Molly was already carrying me away, running like the wind. Ding! To be continued. We're doing the good endings. I'm not sure how good they will be, but hopefully they're better. We won't get tortured. The fog cleared up after leaving the depths of the forest, but we were still being chased. Surprisingly, Molly moved between the trees like the wind, with me in his arms. They're still following us. What a persistent bunch. Hide behind this tree. Don't come out, no matter what. I'll deal with them. Can I trust your judgment? The last time you left us in the tavern, we were kind of almost dead. But they have bows and arrows. How are you going to reduce their numbers? Trust in the Mafia King. I've got throwing knives, and I'm not about to let those small-time ducks get over me. Molly leaped, vanishing in an instant. The pursuers advanced, unaware of his silent movements. They're only paying attention to what's ahead of them. Typical small fried ducks. Gah! Stop! Someone's hiding behind a tree! Forget that guy! Find the bedeviled one! Oh no, we're still being targeted. Prioritize those eyes above all else. Backup's on the way. Let them handle that guy. Our target's the bedeviled eyes. The most one of a kind in the world. Split up to find her. Ah! So they're after her. I can't waste time fighting them all. See? Never trust your judgment, Molly. You're so bad at this. Good thing we found a cave. We can lie low for now. They're still chasing us. So persistent. And they want your eyes. That's what they're after. And they certainly want to silence you after you saw that hidden room. More importantly, they endlessly crave those eyes of yours. Black eyes are so rare, they're hardly a legend, which is why they sell for such a high price. That was the moment I realized something unpleasant. We already found a hidden room in these ruins. Molly no longer needs me. Leaving me here as bait would help him escape safely. Okay, interesting. We don't trust him as much here. If he leaves me behind, I'm toast. They're here. It's too dark to see anything. I don't hear any footsteps either. No, wait. I think I can barely make out the sound of shoes. Molly 2.0! I mean 1.0? I can tell where they're coming from. I have no way of knowing when the deadly blades would strike. Fear and tension oozed from within. A cold shiver ran down my back. That was when Molly gently squeezed my shoulder. Molly! They went further inside. Now's our chance. Assassins like them won't tell us anything valuable, even if we interrogate them. Fighting here will only drag you into it. Annoying as it is, the one who gets away will be the victor here. Huh? We're escaping together? Wouldn't it be easier if you left me behind? Don't think that way. We made a deal. You search for clues, I keep you safe. What? We can trust him? You did your job. It's only right that I do the same. But where do we go? They're going to keep following us no matter what. I know a good place. We couldn't go there last time, but they should be open now. Where? Is it his family or something? See? Okay, here. Whoa. Don't fall, Switch. So like, fact. That means the fact is like the good ending of this game. And dark is the bad place. Gambling hall. Are you sure this is safe, bro? The counter behind the bar is packed with bottles. Some people are playing cards and gambling too. I never imagined a place like this existed beneath the city with a checkpoint. This is the underground gambling hall. I was a regular here back when I ran the guild. Back here for recreation and to gather information. I can guarantee you safety here, at least for now. A gambling hall? That means anyone can enter, right? Is it really safe? Only those above a certain level in the underworld may enter. It's a safe zone governed by the unspoken rule of what? Non-intrusiveness. Wait a moment, let me just drink water. No, not Sekai. I brought Sekai to the dog park today, just now. That's why I was late for the stream. If they target us here as well, we really have no place left. neither above ground nor below. We can only hope it doesn't come to that. So we'll be staying here for a while? I've already spoken with the manager. Luckily, we can come and go using a password instead of having to show our faces. Why don't we sit over there? Here. Okay. Whoa, such a high profile so far. It's next level comfortable. I hope it's really okay for me to be here. I feel like I'm being stared at. Just carry yourself with confidence. No one will judge you based on your appearance here. You see people who've been discarded by society all the time in the underworld. Even so, they will still be a bit curious. Oh no, sorry. So I can actually loosen up a little. Finally, I can actually breathe. Even you're struggling, huh? Yeah, I thought I was going to die. I hope Dorothy and the others are okay. They're capable. They won't be defeated so easily. Even small-time criminals who has government... Wait, what? Even small-time criminals aren't stupid enough to mess with anyone who has government ties. Besides, you're their true target. Oh, that's right. They're definitely not like the people we've dealt with before. We're being hunted by an assassin squad. If I get caught, my eyes will be in a jar soon, too. I told you I will guarantee your safety. His hand brushed against my cheek. A gentle warmth spread in my chest, even though he was cold to the touch. The whole organization will fall apart once their head is crushed. We will only have to hold on until then. And above all, you're not alone. I will keep my promise. Thank you for always protecting me. It's part of our deal. Protecting you is my duty, nothing more. If something happened to you, Dorothy would kill me. I bet he's running around like crazy, trying to find you this very minute. So, you kind of know that Dorothy likes us. Why? I can definitely see him panicking. Running off like that was a mistake, wasn't it? Yeah, like, why don't we stay with them? Nothing more we can do about it now. Honestly, I'm kind of glad I'm free of the knights and the witch's prying eyes. This will lead us to the rat's hole. We just need to make it there. The eyes in the jars, they're goods. Can we use those to track down Mother Rat? Okay, wait. One question, like, is this just like a random eye, and it's not important? Like, why are we keep using this specific brown eyes? I'm not sure if they're just don't have other assets of other eye colors. I don't know. Anyways, most likely. But even the circumstances, we can't risk moving around recklessly. We'll need others to act as our hands and feet if we want to gather information. Hands and feet? Who would possibly lend us their help? More NPCs? There's one person, my father. I'll contact Oscar. He handles the witch's administration and has connections across the kingdoms. Using him to gather information should be easy. He's one of the few allies we can actually trust. Wait here, I'll go talk to the bartender. Can we actually trust him? I still can't be sure yet, cause I don't know. He's talking with the man at the counter. Huh? He was just handed a bird cage. What's in there? Oh, we get a bird? Thanks for waiting. I need to pick up this little one before I left here. A crow! Wait, was this your pet back when you were alive, Molly? My pet? I got a pet too. No, it's not mine. It was one of my man's. When its caretaker vanished, I left it here so it could be looked after. Oh, poor birdie. Hey, it's been a while. It's not answering. Yeah, it's always like that. Birds, cats, even dogs. Animals don't usually warm up to me. Oh, really? How interesting. Why was that? What's with that face right now? Nothing. Jeez, you better think before you speak if you don't want me to pinch your cheeks. Now, I'm guessing you already know what these crows are used for. Healing the heart! No, I'm gonna choose sending information, training it to speak. This is the wrong one. I'll pick this. Are we training it to speak? Like teaching it to shout, "I'll kill you!" and then sending it to the enemy territory as a war proclamation. Interesting notion. Parrots are the one that mimics words, but crows are still very clever. I got it wrong then. In that case, what are their purposes there? In the underworld, crows are used to covertly trade information. They're faster than any courtier on horseback. Take a look. First, I write down the letter. To Oscar, right? Okay, let's go back. Healing. I want to choose healing the heart. I'm gonna choose that as my canon thing. Where is it? No! This is hard. No. Because I can't see my screen at the moment. And my hand. I can barely see my hand. Gosh! Pinky finger. Okay. Healing. No, sending information is the right one, but I'm gonna do healing the heart. It's for transforming information, right? That black market's crow certainly spread rumors about me far and wide. Indeed, I screwed up. Oh no. No, don't. I should have shut it down, regardless of whether you or Noel was watching. Let's move the screen a little bit more. Hey, sorry about this. No. If I haven't followed you, we would have avoided all of this. It's not your fault. It was entirely my call. Let's get some help from the crow this time. In the underworld, crows are used to covertly trade information. Can I just... Is there no button to just click that? Come on. No. Yeah. What is it now loading? Healing the heart. Oh, it's a bit bugged out over here. There's a lot of conflict, so pets probably play a huge role in the healing the heart, right? They're quite important, but like I said, animals never warm up to me. Or are you being sarcastic? Don't give me that scary smile. I'm only joking. Crows are used to carry messages, aren't they? Wait. Oh, now it's so much clearer. But it's very close to this. Wait, let me try adjusting something again. What happens if I change the lenses ultra wide? Nope, it's kind of bad. Let's move it back. Like, my phone is not... I can't bring it up further. It's clear, but I need my phone to be on a higher. Okay, I'll have to improve that for the next stream. I don't know. It's so much clearer like this. Exactly. You did actually know. In the underworld, crows are used to covertly... Let's take a break. Take a look. First, I write out the letter. To Oscar, right? Yes, I'll update him on the situation where we are. It'll be written in cipher, but if it ends up in the wrong hands, we can still be in big trouble. That's where a smart train co comes in handy. You can trust them a lot more than a person. Now, tie this to its legs. From there, someone at the gambling hall will set the crow free. Then we all have to do is sit tight until Oscar arrives. Oscar? I don't know. So we just have to wait around? That sounds tougher than I thought. In that case, I've got good news for you. You won't be stuck just waiting around. You'll still be working hard. What will you make us do? At what? Surely you don't think I'll hide you for nothing. The only thing you can offer me in return is... What? That body of yours. You understand what that means, right? No. Oh wait, no way. What? Wait, what? Exactly. This is a gambling hall, and the night's just getting started, isn't it? It's not something like that, I'm sure. We're gonna work. We're forced labor. Here's your drink you ordered. Thing. Oops. Wait, sorry. Let me see if I can... I'm putting an eraser underneath my phone right now. Oh, but it's kind of... And then I can bring the Switch a bit closer. Like that. I'm just... No, it's hard. Okay. Thanks. I'll have some pickle too. Sure thing. We're gonna force to work. So, this is what working hard for a living is like. I never thought I could work the bar instead of paying for a room. I'm not used to serving customers or mixing drinks. Everyone looks so intimidating too. It makes me nervous. Molly, on the other hand... What is Slick Shuffle? He's so skilled. I didn't know he could deal cards. I shall pass out the cards. May the goddess of fortune smile upon you. Call. Call. Race 100. They're getting all excited. I don't understand a thing about the game, but it definitely feels like something for adults. You're 18, girl. I know in Japan you're kind of adult when you're 20, but still. Molly wrapped up the game with the guests and went behind the counter, mixing drinks with practiced ease. Molly makes stealing cards and mixing drink looks easy. I have to try harder. The meat bottles goes this way. Here's your mint-infused meat. Ha! I can't manage without a drink. Our guild's been having bug problems lately. Say, miss, do you know any reliable pest control people? What? Bugs, huh? They can indeed be troublesome, especially if they show up in swarms. I know, they keep getting their grubby hands all over leaves and white powder. I'll have to set up some poison bait and wipe them out in the go, those lying bastards. Huh? Hands? Lying? That doesn't make sense. Could he mean? He's talking about people, lol. I... Hey, serve the clove meat to and cheese to that guest over there. Be careful to mount the spice. I'll handle this. Okay. Sounds like you're having some trouble. If you don't mind paying a little extra, I can give you information on a reliable contractor. Me. I'll offer generous amounts if they're skilled. The last guy I hired was too careless, and the dog ended up discovering the bodies. I knew it. It's got something to do with the underworld. I feel like I've stepped right into a movie scene, and Molly fits right in. So, this is Molly's world. I didn't quite picture the underworld to be like this. There's a sense of refinement and dignity about everyone here, and they're sort of cool. The time spent working on the gambling hall went by in a rush. Only a few guests remained by dawn. It doesn't look like dawn. I can't move at all. I've never done anything like this before, and I'm dead tired. I can't even get myself off the sofa. Girl, you never worked before? Good work today. Here's a little treat for you after working so hard. Thank you. Oh, I can't drink though. There's no alcohol in it. Here, take a sip. It should help you feel better. Oh, then I'll have some then. Wow, it's so good. So comforting. I use sweet candy cherries. Thought they'll be perfect for you. This one's stylish too. Molly really is impressive at this. The guests here have good manners, don't you think? Not like those rude people roaming the streets. They certainly do. No one reacts to my appearance match, which makes it easier. It's surprisingly ordinary. When you live in the underworld, you get used to dealing with all sorts of people. Anyone startled by the black hair and black eyes is clearly third rate. Now that I think about it, life in the underworld may actually be simpler. We're gonna be like the mafia queen. So, how do you feel now? Huh? Right now, I have a lot of fun working at a bar for the first time. That's not what I was asking. Black market merchants and thugs have been after you non-stop. Worst of all, you're being chased by the man clad in all black who apparently works for OverReqZ. You might even have your eyes gouged out. Honestly, I thought you'd be sick of this and break down in tears. You make me feel safe! It's surprisingly fun. Well, I do feel like crying. I feel like this is not the last thing I'll choose. Honestly, I do feel like crying. It's been one disaster after another since arriving in this kingdom. I've been sentenced to death, and now people are trying to steal my eyes. I figured as much. I totally understand how you feel. To make things worse, I've involved you in this mess too. You're right at the center of misery. Oh no, that's not true. Sure, I feel like I've gotten caught up in some underworld conflicts in the beginning. But my appearances have made things tough for you too. I'm truly grateful that you're protecting me. That's a rather optimistic way of looking at things. Or maybe you're too kind-hearted. Were you worried about me? Thinking that was my limit and about to cry. Why would I worry about something like that? Okay. Let's go back. Where is it? No. I I just swipe here? No. Yes. Oh, wait. Let me reset my model. It's gonna die. Fun is not the right word. I guess you make me feel safe is better. Sure, the people chasing me are scary, but I'm actually enjoying this, surprisingly enough. Don't you feel the same? The looming danger as we're chased from the hideout to hideout, slowly growing to love while on the run. Who exactly is this little love his face right now? Who exactly is having this little love escapade, I wonder? If you crave affection that badly, perhaps I should give you a thorough lesson. No, thank you. Please don't smile like that. I'm sorry. Good grief, you never learn. Still, you don't seem defeated if you're still fantasizing it. Oh, hello, Hothead. Yes, we're in the 2006 YouTube now. I have a Switch Lite, so I can't record the screen. Okay, now we go back to other ending. How's your week? It is Monday tomorrow, and I'm so angry. I did a lot of interviews. Not a lot of interviews. I did one video interview. But that one, I think I didn't do well, to be honest. Like, I answered too fast. Anyways, you make me feel safe. Oh no, no! Right, yes. I won't cry. Having you here makes me feel safe. It's an honor to know you trust me so much. Of course, I trust that you can keep your promise. You've always been there for me, no matter what. Which is why I feel safe, as long as you're with me. Could you not look at me so innocently? I'm just doing my job, that's all. I've told you many times already, I don't want you getting weirdly attached. Oh, says who? You're the one who got attached. Huh? Is he a little flustered? Were you worried about me? Why would I? Well, I was really frightened when I got here, so I thought maybe you're concerned about me. You're overthinking it. I don't like being misinterpreted like that. Clearly, you don't understand what kind of person I am. Did I go too easy on you before? Maybe I should discipline you a little. Stop, sir. Eeh, he's reaching towards me. Ah, CG. Oh, bro, what is your way of disciplining us? Giving us headbands? Huh? What? Such a silly reaction. What do you think I was about to do? I had a decent week. Wait, oh no. Actually, recently came out of employment, so you've just been cruising. Ah, good luck. Also, careful not to share too much information on YouTube, okay? Anyways, hope you have a great week next week too. And I'm gonna continue reading. No, well, wait. Were you actually teasing me? Mm-hmm. You flinch at every little thing. I'm starting to find it amusing. He's so Mashiro! So cruel. Literally Mashiro. It's good to see that you're not mentally crushed. You're tougher than I expected. I'm tough? Is that supposed to be a compliment? Take it however you want. But from me, yes, it's a compliment. You might be scared, but you never whine. You give things your best shot. Doing whatever you can, even at the shop. It's not a bad attitude to have. Thank you. There it is again. That tender look. It's like he's remembering something from a long time ago. Wait, I hope he doesn't have like a dead lover or something. Wait, let's see. She's drinking a shiny temple. I don't know drinks, okay? I don't drink alcohol. Looks like compulsion to me. No. They said it's a mocktail. It's not a real cocktail. She's 18. She can't drink in Japan. Standards. Anyways, I'm not trying to be nice or anything. I'm just giving credit where it's due. That's all. Don't get the wrong idea. Why do you always know what's on my mind? Because you're easy to read. Forgive me for snapping you out of your little fantasy. But if you think I'm being gentle, then you're mistaken. I treat my business partners with respect, nothing more. Don't go getting any weird ideas. Got it. I was kind of happy for a moment there, but he totally ruined it. Of course, I had to. Our relationship is strictly professional. Don't get overly chummy with me. I told you to stop reading my mind! Did you used to give your underlings proper praise? If they made an achievement, of course, I praised them. I made sure to give them bonuses and promotions too. How nice. I wish I got a boss like that. Naturally, I also gave strict guidance. One mistake in this line of work can be fatal after all. That makes sense. There are disputes and you literally risk your life with jobs involving killing. Hello, Olivia! I'm playing another Yandere game. Hooray! I'm playing the good endings though. I played the bad endings like on Friday, and this guy literally like drugged us and force-fed us drugs, and then like gouged out eyes for us. It was kind of romantic. Not really, but I don't know. We were killing people who buy body parts, so it's kind of like morally not bad, so it's not a bad ending to me. Oh well. Some were quick to learn, some needed more time, but every one of them trusted me and stuck with me. Oh, that's sad. But everyone's gone though. They were important to you, weren't they? They were my guildmates. I spent a lot of time with them. Even the most minor members were important to me. Yeah, Olivia, they're yanderes. I'm good, thank you. I did another video interview today, but I don't think I did too good, so continue applying for jobs. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. I played badminton on Friday. That was fun, but that's all. Anyway, I'm gonna continue playing the game. How do you become the head of the organization? Where's the question mark? Do you really think I'll tell you? I should have known better. You're not going to tell me, are you? I never said I wouldn't. Huh? I can actually ask? I haven't given you any rewards. I haven't given you today's rewards yet. Besides, the story isn't anything special. When I was a child, I was taken away from my parents. People were after my mismatched eyes. The next thing I knew, I was locked up. Oh, wait, you were kidnapped as a child too? Yes. The guild ran a slave trade back then and kidnapped unusual children. I had talent, so I wasn't sold right away. They had me handle all the cleanup for them. I had to kill to survive. I abandoned kids my age who were hiding, who were being sold, and lived only for myself. I didn't regret it. It was something I had to do to survive. Aw, thanks, Olivia, but I don't think so. One day, I discovered a way to gain my freedom. Once I grew up, I easily took down the guild's leader, the slave trader. And that's how I became the head of the organization. I gave up slave trading and rebuilt everything. I freed all of the imprisoned children, but they had nowhere to go. Once a child is trafficked, they are constantly pursued. Can you guys hear the background music, by the way? I'm not sure. They were small birds with broken wings, so I made a nest for them. I wanted the guild to be a place where they can return to. A place to return to. Bird. They were children with unusual appearances. One had black hair like yours, though his eyes weren't truly black. Okay, so maybe he's an isekai child as well. Black hair. Even then, the child was doomed to suffer. His parents abandoned him at an orphanage. Okay, that's good. You can hear the background music. Tell me if it's too loud or too soft. When the orphanage shut down, nobody took him in. His life would have been difficult, even without traffickers going after him. Then you took that child too, and he became one of the guild members. He clearly had talent. He grew up into my right-hand man and was very fond of me. That explains why he sometimes gazes me with such nostalgia. It's because I resemble the black-haired child who turned to his right-hand man. Okay, thanks Olivia for telling me. I suppose I've grown too comfortable. It was only when the birdies began vanishing one by one that I realized my negligence. Oh, is this a boy or girl? Probably a boy. Boss, there's no need for you to sniff around. If anything happens to you, everyone would be upset. I'll find the lead to handle it. You think that would be the best too, right? They're friendly and share the same black hair as me. This is one of my favorite. Oh, wait, so maybe the eyeballs he holds right now is this boy's. Would you mind taking care of this one for a little while? Only until I come back. Please? I'll really appreciate it. However, he never returned. Just like the other children. Oh. Oops. I finally pushed aside everyone's objections and took action. Using scraps of information, I started digging into what happened to the birdies. Then, one day, I snuck into the black market trade and uncovered those children's grim fate. A fine glittering piece, as promised. This is truly worth the taxes wrung from the common folk. They were a slave and a criminal to begin with, right? No reason to feel guilty killing them. If anything, we're cleaning the streets. Damn. Totally deserve to kill these people. Wait, just charging mine. Should it suit your taste, I can provide their hands, face, and body as well. We can hand them all over as merchandise. Wah, throw that filth away. The eyes are all I desire. Everything else is just trash. Beautiful eyes were waving in sorrow inside the jar. Something within me snapped when I saw that. Gah! What the? Hey, hold him down! Surround him! Gah! Revealing myself made all the sneaking around and careful information gathering pointless. It was a disastrous mistake. Even so, I couldn't control myself. Well, the guildmaster himself came. What in order? I heard you sell for a pretty high price too. I'll go joust those eyes myself and exhibit my new treasure. No middleman needed. What a bargain. $10 or $20 people were nothing. However, I was hopelessly outnumbered. I had walked this path for too long. I had no intention of lecturing anyone on the preciousness of life. My hands were already long stained with blood. If I were killed, then so be it. That was the world I lived in. I'd already accepted my death and the fate of the birdies. But we were kidnapped simply because of the way we looked. They stripped us out of our basic rights and treated us as mere objects. We had mothers, we had fathers, we had happy lives, we had bright futures, we had the dignities of human beings. You stole everything we had, yet you still craved more. Will you disgrace us even here in the dark world? We are humans! Oh. Yeah, this is sad, Olivia. How many lives have I ended? How many lives have I stabbed? How much blood flowed from this body? My body, now but a corpse, had already been discarded somewhere. Pure hatred churned in my empty shell. I refused to die. I would make them pay until I clear these grievances. I mustn't die! And that's how he turned into a puppet. So, that's what you've been through. You were adopted, became the head of your organization, and continued on until you were killed. Looking back, my final moments is almost laughable. I was supposed to be hiding, but I went and snuck those traders mid-transaction. Hello, Sarah, you. Oh, wait! Hello! Hi! I didn't know you're on YouTube too? Yeah, I'm doing Molly's fact route. I did his dark route first, so there were some questions left, like who is the actual mother rat. I'm thinking it's the real Molly, but which makes me suspicious of Oscar, because Oscar is the father of the real Molly. So how come he didn't stop his son sooner? I don't know. Anyways, also I'm not playing the voice acting. I like to do it myself. It's more fun. Oh, okay. Have fun, I guess. Feel free to leave whenever. In my streams, just feel free to leave if you gotta go. Don't need to message. Feel free to lurk. Okay. Looking back, my final moments is almost laughable. Oh wait, I've already said it. Had I handled things calmly, I have tracked down the mastermind already. Losing control to your emotions is the kind of mistake mere ordinary people make. I don't think so. It just shows how important the people in the organization were to you. I don't need pity. That softness already proved deadly. Such weakness is inexcusable for someone leading a guild. That mindset must have been why the birdies were targeted. I'm to blame for their deaths. They wouldn't have died if I haven't made the wrong call. They must resent me for it. I don't think they hate you. I'm sure they loathe me. I've already prepared myself for the moment they tear me to pieces in hell. Aww. Okay, this is kinda sad. That's why I'll never let anyone get close to me again. You liar! He muttered those words as if speaking to himself before falling quiet. Then he lifted his gaze to meet mine, which was filled with concern. I've said too much. This is hardly a fitting tale before bed. I'll stop here. I can't dig deeper than this. Maybe it isn't my place to say anything, but at the very least, let's get revenge is my answer. But I'll do my least chosen choice. I won't. No. I think this is the choice I'll choose. But good night is not what I'll choose, so I'll do this first. Good night. I really appreciate hearing all of these. I didn't mean to say so much. For some reason, I've been quite talkative tonight. I hope I haven't kept you from sleeping. No, not at all. I'm glad I was able to learn more about your thoughts and background. If there's anything I can do, please don't hesitate to tell me. After all, I'm your partner. Anything, huh? Are you sure you want to say that? You're not allowed to complain, no matter what I ask for, okay? But please go easy on me. Let's see. How about offering a simple prayer? A prayer? That's right. A gentle prayer, like a OverReqZ. So, this wandering ghost might find peace. No one remains to grieve me anymore. Now, it's time for good girls to go to sleep. Here's your blanket. He keeps calling us good girls. Okay, let's go back to do the other choice. Oh man. Yes. I have a Switch Lite, so I'm streaming with my phone camera and the Switch separately. I didn't know you can like screen record on a Switch Lite. That's so evil. Okay, let's get your revenge and bring down the mastermind, Mother Rat. We'll track them down. We'll track them from here, no matter what. Such reassuring words. I'll find them, of course. I don't need to be reminded. After all, it's the very reason I'm even inhabiting this body, wandering in death. For the sake of my dead comrades, I can't stop. I won't rest until I've crushed that scum wearing human skin. If there's anything I can do, please don't hesitate. Yep. They don't resent you. Oops. I'm sure the birdies don't resent you. They're cheering you on from above, even now. I don't know about that. It's easier to imagine them appearing by my pillow each night, hissing their grievances. I can't hear their voices now. Maybe they've already grown tired of me and have gone far away. How tragic. He's suffering all alone. If there's anything to help. Alright, good night. Whoa! The hall won't open until evening. For now, it's time to sleep. There's only a sofa though, not a fluffy bed. It's much more comforting than sleeping outdoors. I should be able to sleep soundly. Alright, good night then. Oh, sweet dreams. Does he kiss us on the forehead or something? What did I say? Molly gently kissed my forehead, then turned his back on me and lay down. Whoa, I wasn't expecting that. I suppose he surely wouldn't entertain any more conversation. Like, he keeps on saying he won't get close to anyone anymore, but he still do stuff like that, bro. You're so delusional. What you're saying is not matching what you're doing. A prayer, huh? I prayed that he would have a kind, peaceful dreams while he slept. That was the least I could do. Fatigue weighed heavily on me. Soon, I surrendered myself to sleep. Snore, snore. To be continued. Bonus voice unlocked. I have no idea what that means, but Several days passed. I gradually got used to working at a bar, and my skill making drinks slowly improved. You're getting the hang of it. You pick things up quickly. I'm sure you do fine if the bar hired you full time. Wait, you just says, lol, we'll be getting closer. Keeps giving cases, right? Really? I'm glad. Having a skill like this means I won't struggle as much. I agree. It's quite realistic of you. But in your situation, you don't really need to find work in this kingdom. Really? You can simply go home. Oh, you have a point. It feels like I'm studying abroad and working part-time to get by. I've always longed for a life like that. Yeah, a life in Japan was suffocating. I just followed the set path. I wanted to go far away. See? My bingo card. I was wondering if she had any sad backstories or anything. Ah, what a lovely breeze. The early morning air feels so refreshing. Yeah, it does. There's only so long we can be out this hour though, so savor it. Now that you have your fun, take a short nap. Work picks up again in the evening. Good job, by the way. Well done. Thank you. I got a compliment. Why does the pat on the head makes me feel this happy? My life was targeted, and I was forced to hide in the shadows of the underworld. It wasn't pleasant, yet I felt faintly happy nonetheless. Ding, 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 ding. A few days later, our long-awaited guest finally arrived. I get a chill whenever a crow shows up. I'm never sure if it's good or bad news, but to think you'd find something like that in the ruins. So, these are the jarred eyes you spoke of in your letter. Is this really the sort of thing those guys sell? These are the gems the wealthy are snapping up. The room we found contained mountains of similar content. Good heavens, that's quite a hobby. Suspicious of you. I plan to track them down through jarred eyes. The average person doesn't possess skills to preserve corpses so beautifully for so long. Does he know? Does he know that Mother Rat is his son? I feel like he doesn't know yet. Any ideas? See? Oh, okay. Or is this a lie? Anyways, I've been in the funeral business since I was young, yet I never seen any preservation techniques that hold this well. This preservation method is unusual. The question is, who can I trust to analyze these contents? Well, I'll give them a wash. Wash? What? Like a call? It'll take a little while. I can't wait that long. We have to act before those jars start disappearing and new empty one shows up. Got it, boss. I'll be quick. Boss? I didn't know Oscar called Molly that. I've wondered this before, but why exactly is Oscar helping Molly out? He even treats him like a son. Cause... Wait, what? Okay. Sus. Well then, I'll get you a drink. Think of it as payment for the trouble. What do you want? A cafe cordato, please. Right away, sir. I want a drink too. Watching someone who looks exactly like my son makes a drink feels odd. He could hardly drink at all. The doll is of your son, after all. It resembles him perfectly. See? Like, it resembles him perfectly. Yet, Mother Rat, none of them recognize Mother Rat. I have to admit, it turned out well. I know it's a little crazy, even for me. If it's alright, may I ask why you're helping Molly? He's only pretending to be your son. You're a prominent figure in the kingdom, one who should be on their side cracking down on the underworld. Besides, that was your beloved son. I'm a wicked witch. I resort to sly tricks to fulfill my own wishes. What do you wish for? See? I do not trust this guy. I started out as a humble undertaker. My skill making dolls was appreciated, and I came to be entrusted with royal funerals. I was then offered the Witch of the West role. I oversee the kingdom's administrative affairs and often interact with local lords on government businesses. Eventually, an issue surfaced involving the underworld's black market trades. Investigating those in secret became one of my duties. I snooped around countless organizations, crawling around the underworld, but a few years ago, it seems like I provoked one of them. Wait, are you saying the organization is... Good deduction. They're the Rogue Wreck Atelier. Criminals so monstrous you can't call them human. They turn human flesh into merchandise. Threats came again and again. I had no intention of giving in. But one day, a package showed up. A note told me to back off. With it were bones, clad in my son's clothing. You can't be sure that really is your son's bones. Gasp! My son was killed because of me. Or maybe you don't know? Maybe he doesn't know. I don't know. And the rest, you already know. I kept making funeral dolls, unable to face reality. I hid them away in the warehouse, only to make more. One night, one of them started moving. I thought my son's spirit had returned, but in truth, it was the boss. We joined forces from there. So, your interests aligned. Mother Red was an enemy you both longed to strike back against. I felt like you put my son's resentment to rest. I didn't care how stained up my hands would become if it meant I could help accomplish that. Though, I don't think they'll ever give me my son's remains. See? It's not him. Bro, you're so dumb. On the night the doll came to life. Are you Molly? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Hold on. It's my fault. You got dragged in because of what I did. It's all my fault. Forgive me. I'm sorry. He sympathized with me, a pathetic man who had nearly lost his very humanity to grief. He showed compassion. He stayed by my side while I investigated those people, acting as my son. Molly did it willingly? I knew he wasn't really my son, but it felt like he was alive again. That alone brought me back to my senses. He's actually very caring, though he claims it's all simply work and deals. I see. Mind if I ask you something? How do you feel him, miss? I don't know. As a villain? Who would choose that? As a kind person. I would choose as a kind person. The villain is the last thing I'll choose. I consider him a villain. He kills without hesitation, and it's a fact he's done all sorts of bad things behind the scenes. Indeed, a perfectly valid opinion, certainly. But I also feel like he's not someone you can fully sum up with just that. How dare they disfigure my children like this? He was enraged when he saw the glass jars filled with ice. It was like he was hanging to keep his emotions from spilling over. It made me realize he's human after all. He has a genuine heart. See, like, I like this connection with the heart motif, because, you know, he's the thin man. The thin man who wanted a heart. But he'd already have one, right there. Not, I don't know. Well, to be honest, I'm also a tiny bit unsure about him. I don't know. Anyways, frankly, I don't know. Sometimes he scares me, but other times I feel like he's gentle. I guess I don't know Molly well enough to really know. I see. That's a recent opinion. However, there's one thing I'm most certain of. I'm almost certain of. He is a kind person. To be honest, I believe he's kind. He values his guild members and stays by your side. Moreover, he makes sure to protect me, even if it's purely professional. I don't know. I think he's an upright person. Upright, huh? He's undoubtedly a criminal, having lived in the underworld. But even so, flashback. Sure, other parts of him always seem to stand out, like the fact he's a moving doll, a wandering ghost, and someone who's once dominated the underworld. But I believe he's simply an ordinary person, doing his best to survive. An ordinary person, huh? You may be the only one who can say that about him. I'll let you in on something. Do you want to know the reason you ended up at our mansion and were taken to the basement? Ooh, do you have something? What? Huh? Why? Because he reminds him of the kid? You were assaulted by a black merchant along the way, weren't you? There must have been a disaster. And worse, that young girl's been targeted. Now that this info is circulating in the underworld, you'll keep being hunted. You'll be an easy target, especially during your journey to the ruins. Yeah, I figured I didn't have to act with the Night Wind Witch here, but given the circumstances, they're not enough. I want to keep her by my side, at least until the exploration of the ruins is over. I want to make sure she's within arm's reach. I see. If you want to do that sort of if you want to sort things out, the basement is available. Here, take the key. Why are you being so indirect? Though? Just tell her that you want to protect her. No, you can't. That'll be showing his emotions. I'm not here to babysit anyone, and I can't have anyone cling to me either. Besides, I'm done having people by my side. You say that. So, Molly wanted to protect me from the very beginning? I was asked to cooperate because of my knowledge of the ruins would come in handy, but actually I was useless after all. He probably does find your knowledge useful, but half of that is just an excuse. He would never just admit he just wants to keep you safe. Haven't you noticed it by now? For someone who claims to merely be doing his job as a guard, he certainly was going all out for your sake. Oh, my model froze. Wait a second. Because I'm using a free tracking program. This model for some reason doesn't work with VTube Studio, so I'm using Nijima Live. One moment. And Nijima Live, the free version, you only can use it for 40 minutes each time. So yeah, oopsie. He's not as heartless as he makes himself out to be. He actually cares for the people close to him. Duh. On the flip side, that's probably why he doesn't want you getting too close. Huh? Oh, why is that? So his heart won't be broken again. The downfall of his guild. He's afraid of forming close bonds and losing everyone again. He lost the most important people in his life. It really isn't my place to say more. Let's leave it at that. However, the only reason he exists is so that he can seek revenge. He keeps going, worn and decaying, like the rusting metal battered by the rain. That rusted heart keeps beating because of you. I need you to understand that. His rusted heart. After losing those precious to him, including his own life, he moved forward, guided by nothing but revenge. If I support him, would he remain in this world after avenging his death? I couldn't stop wondering this as I stood amidst the dim lights of the gambling hall. Yeah, he's a lonely thin man. Wait a second. Yeah. Good grief. He hears all of this. Jeez. Yada. Good grief. They know I have good hearing. I can hear them all the way back here. Such pointless chatter. I'm not attached to that girl. We work together. And I don't think she's all that bad. But that's all. Oof. Keep lying to yourself. Even if my feelings have grown beyond that, I have to keep my heart closed off. I mustn't give in to my emotions. I have no intentions of forming close bonds with anyone. His heart! What the? Oh no! Like, I don't know, like his resolve? He can't stay in the body much longer. What the? I just lost consciousness for a moment. Oh, I guess I can't hold out much longer. Aww. Several days passed since Oscar had left the gambling hall. We continued working there as we waited for news. There was no signs of our pursuers, not even whispered rumor. It was eerie and unsettling. Then, one day, I'll open then. Queen, 4, 7, and 21 in total. Impressive. You're quite lucky. Ha ha ha. You win this time. Another round it is. My apologies. May luck be on your side next time. You know, the underworld has changed lately. The only goods traded these days are tasteless. Oh, you mean those using human bodies as decording? I've heard eyes hatch the same price as gemstones. The profit must be enormous. Profit is one thing, but I heard that random kidnappings are on the rise. Even here, kids have been vanishing the last few days. Not the kids! Wow, that's nothing unusual. If a child's worth is something, they'll be sold. It's have been that way for forever. It seems different this time. With so many eager buyers, those eyes are in short supply. Apparently, some buyers are getting their own supplies and pay them to have them worked on. What? Doesn't that mean... Are you saying the big spenders have started getting their hands dirty and are trapping behind the scenes? Yeah, we can't allow novice to overstep like this. Our line of work demands a certain dignity. I won't have it ruined by greedy peaks. It's not just underworld anymore. Ordinary folks have started kidnapping people as well, and all to turn human beings into products. Molly, what those guests were talking about earlier. I know. It seems those rotten rich folks have finally gone too far. Kill them all! If they're going to be... Wait, what? If they're to be believed, wealthy merchants who have estates in the city have been adopting children. To keep the neighborhood kids they've abducted down in the basements of their own mansions. Society's finished. Is there any way we can arrest those merchants? Why would we do that? What do you mean, why? We can't just let them do this. We can't just let them do this, can we? They're not connected to Mother Rat. Getting rid of them won't change a thing. They're amateurs. That's true. But still, are we supposed to just ignore the children from the area who's been kidnapped by criminals? Molly? Are you planning on raiding their mansions then? Go ahead. You must not mind the mastermind tracking you down then. If they catch you, you'll end up skinned and taxidermied. Do you expect me to make that decision for you? Sorry for sounding so harsh. Someone as shrewd as you should understand. We can't do anything here. I'm sorry. That was careless of me to say. I know he actually wants to rescue them. You can't just turn a blind eye when children are ripped from their parents and turned into goods. That's the sort of person he is. He created a place for birdies who had nowhere to go, and he stayed close to Osser, who lost someone dear to him. However, we can't make a move. I got myself killed because I've lost my composure. I was overcome with emotion and put a knife on them during a transaction. If you let your emotion control you, you'll never free them. It's better this way. My emotions. The only reason he exists is to seek revenge. He keeps going, worn and decayed, like a rusty metal battered by the rain. The rusted heart keeps beating because of you. I need you to understand that. The birdies never returned. That's why he's trying to protect me. Even so, he shouldn't have to go through so much pain. I'll do what I can. I'm his partner after all. Even in this situation, there's probably something we can do, some way we can catch them off guard. What are we even capable of? We have no crew to mobilize and no way to strike at the enemy's stronghold. Plant a bomb? I'm thinking maybe use a crow. I think use a crow is the right answer. Plant a bomb might be dangerous and not what we're looking for. So maybe this is the worst one. How about quietly planting a bomb? That way we can blow that mansion to bits. Is there bombs in this world? That way we can blow their mansion to bits without exposing ourselves and kill the children inside, okay? And have the adopted children be reduced to rubble as well. You have a point. That's no good. We're unable to act. We have to rely on someone else to act on our behalf. If only we can pass the information. The crow! We can ask Dorothy. Oh! Speaking of information, let's go back. Right. Okay. My hands are tired. Spread false info. What if you give the guests here false information? Something like that rich merchant was saying awful things about you. Could work, but not that simple, I guess. That might provoke them enough to make them raid each other's mansions. They're not that rash. If your lie is exposed, they'll tie you up and chuck you into lake. Let's cancel that plan. So, if that's the case... My axe fell on the birdcage sitting on the counter. Oh! I know! Let's send them a crow. It'll help, I'm sure of it. To Dorothy. But crows are not trained like that, bro. In fantasy, they always make it look like the crows can go anywhere, but like IRL crows, most of the time you send them to one location at a time. You can't go multiple places. Use a crow. Bonus voice unlocked. I got an idea. Oscar isn't the only one helping us. He isn't. Oh, friends! The power of friendship! Let's send a crow. It'll help. I'm sure of it. Send it to who, exactly? If we inform those who oppose criminals, like the city guard, about the merchant's misdeeds, wouldn't they intervene? All we need to do is write a letter to dispatch the crow. That shouldn't be much of an issue. Just so you know, the city guard is made out of soldiers hired by the federal lord. They'll only do what they're obligated to. If they truly upheld justice, I wouldn't need to handle the underworld like this. Don't waste your breath on them. We won't know if it's actually futile unless we try. I'm begging you, Molly. Fine. Just this once. I'll humor your desperate attempts. Though, I doubt this will end well. Maybe the lion's a knight, right? So maybe... Thank you! I'll be counting on you then. Find a guard and give them the letter, okay? Sekai! We're putting this plan in the hands of guards, in their best judgment. Don't be upset if it doesn't work out. I won't. I'll have no regrets since I have done everything I could. Go! Fly now! Too bad my bird can't fly. Go, Sekai, go! I hope it reaches the right person. Someone who'll raid those villain slayers and absolutely wreak havoc. Okay, the lion is the lion. The world isn't that forgiving. Things usually don't go that smoothly. However, my hope somehow reached someone I never expected. Huh? What's with this crow? Lion! The crow's been dispatched. Now I can only pray that someone takes action. Just sitting around and praying is rough. But if this is the only thing I can do, I'll pray with all my might. If I wish hard enough, maybe something will go right. Lion! Sorry, mind if I rest here for a bit? Oh, I'm really sorry. We're not all ready to open yet. I know, it's still too early. There's an uproar in the streets. May I stay here for a while? I'll compensate you, of course. There's something happened out there. It's quite a sight. Go have a look yourself if you want. Quite a sight? Lion! It's gonna be Lion! I forgot his name. Mentioned God. It's everyone! Mina! Who the hell are you guys? Hey, this ain't a joke, you know? Because we don't have sprites for other characters. It looks like something's going on in that building. Seems like they're having fun. Are they holding a festival or something? Damn it! Don't think you can walk away alive! Ah! Ah! Screams and crashing are coming from the inside. Ah! Whoa! Someone broke through the door and tumbled out. This mansion belongs to that rich merchant. That means this whole uproar is... The city guards actually came and raided the place? Something about this seems off, though. Ah, help me! Don't kill me! I don't want to die yet! Yeah, that's not ordinary fear. Someone help! They're murderers! Please help me, guards! Hey, don't you dare run! And who are you calling a murderer, huh? Lion! Yay! I'm a real... Yay! Okay, I kinda like you second best, huh? I'm a real... What? I'm a real bona fide knight of the kingdom's order, damn it! No? Huh? Why are you here? Oh, yay! Everyone! Oh. Sorry. That one got away. Letting them run will only put citizens at risk. Okay, bye Yusha. Have a good night. Huh? Wait, huh? He's so cute! Wait, no, I literally have to show you. I'm sorry, I'm sorry to, self-promote, but I need to show you. He literally looks like my OC, my game character. I need to show you. Please have a look. They're literally like the same. Are they the same picture? Yeah. No, I don't know. And yeah, they don't look anything alike, but it's just a vibe. Like, I was planning on black hair, like, a black hair broody boy or something. It just kind of looked like this photo, but this art, but swapped around. Can you see that? Yeah, like this art, but swapped around. And he got a hood on too. So he's just really reminding me of him right now. Anyways. Literally, like, this pose is the exact same pose, but flipped around. Hey. Hey, Kaise. You seem to be doing well. You're unharmed. I never imagined we'll meet in a place like this. You bastards! Where the hell you've been all this time? Who's Kaise? Oh, you're here. I'm still not used to the names. Visiting the city turned out to be the right call. We were all worried. What if something happened to you? Explain yourself! Where were you? And what did you do? Yeah, dude. Tell us every last damn thing. Calm down. You shouldn't need to pull a good... What? You don't need to pull a bad night routine on us. And stop talking over one another while you're at it. Why are you in this mansion? And that person who ran off? The wealthy merchant who lives here is a kidnapper. Children were imprisoned inside. We came here after reading the letter. My letter? This is one of... this is the one you gave the crow. A familiar crow settled on Noel's shoulders. It proudly puffed out his chest, almost like expecting praise. Oh, Seka! This thing had a letter tied to its leg. It kept circling me. I wonder what it was. Turned out to be a tip about people being kidnapped. You were attacked in front of the ruins, weren't you? We thought the assailants might have kidnapped you, so we were checking around the city. We had no clue all until this crow appeared. We suspected it was connected to you, so we stormed the mansion. Oh man, Dorothy. Dorothy's gone psycho, you know. Those screw looses finally fell out when you disappeared. He's so crazy about us. Dude had a knife at a merchant's throat. Claude managed to stop him, but the guy made stew off a few people. Go ahead, go kill them. What the? Oops. I did wish for someone to come across and raid them, but is this really happening? Why not? My father often says that you can't really tell what fate has in store for you. Who? Is this your... No. Okay. It's just weird then. He says... Oh yeah, you're in front of the others right now, so they don't know you're a doll. But one time he said father with a capital F, which kind of confused me. Like, if there's two fathers. So, what you been doing this whole time? If you weren't kidnapped, wouldn't wonder how you two hanging around in a dump like this. About that. Sorry, we're having a little lovers' escapade. Lovers' escapade? Now's our chance to run. Wait! Dorothy's gonna catch up. Hey! No! Aww. That's cute. I'm gonna move aside. Ain't that cute? Why do we have to run? We finally met up with them again. We can't let them catch up now. Even if we try to explain, I doubt they'll lend us a hand. And Dorothy will kill me for sure. I can't deny that last part. Still, who would have thought they were the ones who beat those loathsome ticket numbers? That makes me feel so much better. Good grief. They sure did make quite a ruckus. I suppose I owe them my thanks. He's smiling. I didn't think we could smile like that. Like this. His hair fluttered in the wind. His steps were light, laughter ringing like a melody. A gentle warmth fills my chest. Hey, what the heck you guys running off? I'll tear you to shreds, you hear me? I like the lion. He's chasing us with that terrifying expression on his face. Why is the Knight of the Kingdom acting like this? How scary. We need to hurry. I'll pull you along, so run. Huh? Oh. Bling. I think Noel's fallen behind. Well, of course. I know this city better than anyone. Not only is the mastermind chasing us, but Noel's and the others are as well. They've been desperately looking for us. Shouldn't we go back and tell them the whole story? I can't rely on them. I make a point to only work with people I trust. Besides, we can't go with them right now. They could be targeted, just like Oscar's son. If you live in the underworld, it's best not to have anything you care about. Nothing's safer than having nothing to protect. Is that because you failed to protect them? Your comrades, the birdies. Anyways, I suppose you won this time. You never gave up. It was all the crow. Victory's mine. I'll say I want to choose the crow. This is the last thing I'll choose. It was a lucky win, one way beyond what I pictured. I didn't think Noel and no sounds a bit weird. I'll call him Noel for now. No, I don't know. Noli. What is the Japanese pronunciation for his name? Anyways, I didn't think Noli and the others would cause such a fuss. Indeed, the merchant will probably be turned over to the guards. I doubt he'll cause more trouble, even if he does run off. Between Noli's intimidation and Dorothy going wild, the cell probably left him with deep emotional wounds. What kind of knight or witch leaves people traumatized like this? They're criminals, who cares about them? Well then, time to get the place ready. We went a bit off course. Now we go back to waiting quietly for Oscar's reports. Shall we return? His face seems lighter than usual. Was it because he ran under the open sky again after so long? Or because of the small adventure? His smile was genuine, not forced. It made me happy. I am hungry. Damn it, I lost them. What the heck's up with those guys? Quit worrying me, will ya? Oh, the bird! Oh, the bird likes lion. And quit going on my shoulder. I ain't trying to make you my pet. I'm after those guys. Jeez. Follow the crow. Follow the crow. I think maybe they're hinting that the crow might help them find them again. Birdie. Oh, wait. I forgot. We gotta reload to that area. Stop. It's all because of the bird. All praises hell to the bird. Victory's mine. Victory's mine, right? This means I should get a little reward. Someone's getting bold. Very well, I'll give you the winner's special reward. So, where do you want to be kissed? You mean that kind of reward? Oh, wait a second. If you can choose, then here works. My cheek? This is so embarrassing. Not bad, the reaction. I'm glad we made this bet. Bro, stop doing that. It's bird, kiss the bird. It's all the crow. It's all thanks to the crow that delivered the letter. It still hasn't returned though. It got cozy with Noel, didn't it? Honestly, cheating on its master like that. I thought it was a clever little one. Now that you mention it, it was perched on Noel's shoulder. Maybe animals really like him. He's jealous? I can't help but feel envious. I trained it to come home after completing its duty. It'll return eventually. Well then, time to get the place ready. No. Auto? No. Skip. I skip? I don't know how to skip. Here we go. Oh, the crow is so cute. I wish we got a CG for it. Stop. The street's quiet now. The guards who rushed over during the commotion seem to have finally calmed things down. The rich kidnappers is in prison. They should keep the others in check, and we won't have to worry about being found. Mommy, where are you? Huh. Oh, thank heavens you're safe. I thought I'd lost you forever. Will we see Molly's real parents one day? What if this is his parents? I don't know. You finally returned. Welcome home, my dear. Welcome back. The children who were rescued have been returned to their parents. Having a home and someone to welcome you back to it, that alone is a blessing. If I ever had that, neither did the birdies. Oh, I never had that. Neither did the birdies. That's why they longed for a home to return to. A place where they felt like they belonged. However, that place no longer existed. I've been blacking out more and more. I suppose it won't be long until... No, not yet. It's not over yet. I'm so close to my goal. I can almost touch it. The mother rat? You're telling me you lost sight of them? Huh? Oh, hi! Aw, why must you run away from us, my lady? I've longed for you. Wait, what? I've longed for you? I've longed for you, pursued you, searched you out everywhere we go. I like no too, damn it. That bastard Molly. The way he ran wasn't like a regular Joe. In any case, the two of them are in the city. We'll just have to find them and hear them out. Right. We can't go back to the capital to report unless all the death row convicts are present. They really know how to cause trouble. Anyway. What's up with the crow? Did you go and feed it or something? Aww. No, these guys refuse to get off of me. The whole merry band is still looking for us. Even the crows on it. Good grief. There sure are a lot of surprises. I don't plan on getting you lost involved in things anymore. Sorry about that. I had given up on wishing for someone I could trust or a place to return to. What about us? Welcome back. Hello. I longed, given up on the home to return to. Okay, Ninas. Hey, honestly, wait, what's the Japanese word to say that? Irashaimase. No, what? No. Itterashi. Okay. Whatever. I forgot. Hello. You're just in time. The guests are playing cards and things are getting a little heated. It hasn't escalated to a fight yet, but the mood's rather hostile. This is bad, isn't it? Molly? Oh, okay. I'll handle it. Oh no. Oh no! That actually kind of felt nice. Aww. I chose to ignore those feelings and seal them deep within myself. I pray they will remain there and never surface again. Ding 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 ding. Just waiting for Oscar like this is kind of frustrating. I wonder if the investigation's going smoothly. Molly, are you tired? No. I was just thinking about something else. Did you say something? I was just wondering when Oscar will be back. It's been several days since he left. He's competent too. He should have found something by now and will be back soon. Should your desire fruit, allow it to ripen its own time. It's important to be patient until the time is right. You're right. I feel like Molly has been spacing out lately. It's as if his very soul is drifting away. He's so unstable, only clinging to that doll out of regret. Could it be, bit by bit, he's opening up to me? It makes me uncomfortable when you look at me like that. But if you're worried about something, don't be. I'll finish what I have to, even like this. I'm not going anywhere until the mastermind is eliminated. You always seem to know what I'm thinking. Oh wait, hello Tong, you're here again today. Every other one, you're all wonderful and Molly Yandere excellent. Yay, we're playing. He's not going to be Yandere in this today's stream. He's going to be a good boy and give us a happy ending, hopefully. Your feelings are written all over your face. You might want to practice your poker face. I'll do my best. But if you manage to corner the mastermind and see his revenge through, then he'll... There you go. Looking down again. Seems like your mind wanders to unnecessary topics when you're bored, huh? How about we play cards to kill time? We'll bet ourselves. The loser must then obey the winner. What do you say? Oh, what? Are we actually betting? But you're way too good at this game. It's more fun than playing with nothing on the line. If you're worried about our skill difference, we can make it a game of chance. Let's see. What if the winner guesses the card suit? Just guessing black or red will do. Oh, in that case, our skill doesn't really matter. Then I'll go with black. I'll choose red. Then let's turn over the card. 9 of diamonds. I won. One more time. Bet of 3. Sure. Pick whatever color you like. I choose red. 6 of spades. Tough luck. Looks like you've lost already. You're cheating, bro. Wait, Tong said you've managed to tame him. Nice. Nah, we just chose the correct option this time. How come I keep failing, even with a 50% chance I get it right? As agreed. I'll do whatever. You do whatever I say, right? Hold on. No. Let's see. Make me a what? Make me a Negroni. I'll have you give it to me. No, not again. Not again. I'll have you give it to me straight from your lips. My what? But you won't even drink it. It'll just collect in the pouch you have instead of stomach. Oh, so you remembered. Looks like your heart is unwavering in tense situations. I hoped you'll be a bit more flustered. He's teasing me. Also, you should learn to watch the dealer's hands. Cheating can happen anytime, you know. What? Do you switch cards so I lose? They say wisdom comes with age. Don't get upset over something so trivial. How old are you? I want to learn how old he is, so I'll choose that last. I wanted to win. That's not fair. You never intended to let me win, did you? I wanted to win at least once. Oh, if you'd won, what would you have asked of me? I could grant your wish just this once. Can you do a super cute pose and give me a heart? That's not something I can do. I knew it. Such a cold response. In that case, please teach me poker. I've decided I'll get better and win fair and square. I think that's where it branches back. No, this, yes. That's so cool. I want to learn how to do that too. It's easy. Look, try holding the hands in a stack like this, then pretend to draw one, but secretly take 2. Huh? You mean both at once? Not like that. I'll give you a hand First, hold the card down with your thumb. Huh? Am I getting all flustered just because he's holding my hand? But I like how close we are. Girl. No. How old are you? Like, how old is he? We don't know. Oh, where is this? I think we've overgone it. It's fine, I'll just skip. Like that. Oh, and I'm gonna switch my model in the meantime. I might not end the stream entirely. I might pause the stream later on. It would be cool if the boys are closer though. Like they'll get close sometime in the future. I like his outfit, it's so nice. The skipping's quite slow. I wonder if there's something I can change in the setting. But I'll do that later. He's teasing me. How old are you? Oh, wisdom comes with age, huh? That reminds me, I don't know how old you really are. How long has your full lifespan been? Please don't be a weird old guy. Okay, I'm older than you, but much younger than Oscar. How old is Oscar? 60? 50? Yeah, 50. I'd say about 50. I don't know the exact number though. So you're saying you're like possibly 30 or 40? That's kind of creepy. I don't know. That's such a wide range. When I took over the guild, I was still a greenhorn. I'll leave the rest to your imagination. In that case, please teach me poker. I've decided I'll get better and win fair and square. You've got quite a fighting spirit. Very well, I'll show you the ropes. Not that you won't lose anymore. To anyone. See, like, he's kind of giving an old grandpa vibe. He's petting my head again, and his eyes are so gentle. This brings back memories. Back in the guild, I'd sit around the table with everyone like this as well. Oh. You mean the birdies? Yeah. We'll compete to see who'd buy the first drink. It's nostalgic. I see now. Those tender's eyes aren't for me. They're for the traces of the birdies he sees in me. I've rambled on about the past too much. Can you forget it? I'll do the same. Sure. Those eyes were gentle. He caressed me too, but it wasn't really me he's seeing. Why do I feel a little sad about that? Oscar showed up in the gambling hall the next day after wrapping up his investigation. Good work. So, what do you find? You know how the fluid the eyes are stored in? I used a few contracts to ask around, and I picked up some pretty interesting information. Apparently, one of its composition closely resembles the fluids found in the monster in the roads. Okay. Oh, so the monster's missing because they're using it. What in the world? Who's speaking? Oscar? Long ago, a scholar named Baron Unron wrote a paper on the subject. It was pretty clear that it was... Wait, what? It was pretty clear it was when I compare it to the fluid. So, they're extracting fluids from the monsters in the ruins in order to manufacture the preservative. If that can truly be done. Doesn't it suggest the mastermind is moving in the very ruins where the anomalies happen? They have been in the western ruins. We didn't spot a single monster when we were here. Is that because... Did they capture the monsters and take them somewhere? Capture? I think that theory is a bit too far-fetched. Those monsters are deadly. Trapping them would be nearly impossible. Even if it could be done, how would they transport the monsters out of the ruins? The main road is too open. Okay, my current theory is that somehow Molly turned into a monster. I feel like that could be a possibility. The real Molly turned into a monster. So that's why the fake Molly, the doll Molly, and our protagonist didn't recognize him as the fake Molly. Yeah, that's my theory. Even if it could be done, how would they transport the monsters out of the ruins? The main road is too open. True. Catching the monsters and carrying them out is too difficult. If anyone actually pulled that off, they would need to... use... Oh, wait! Subway... Teleport? There's no magic in the world, not that I know of. It's not moved the whole ruins. Maybe the subway? But the subway seem to be like blocked because it's like just the limit of how the teleportation works. But teleportation could be a like possible thing since you've been teleported from Japan to here, so maybe the subway, but I don't think it's this. Maybe they moved the entire ruins. Like, if the ruins grew late and walked to a new destination on its own? I've never seen ruins move like that. It caused quite a huge commotion. Right. There has to be some way to seek those monsters out. There must be a path, one that isn't above ground. Oh right, there's also, yep, the ruins. I mean, the subway. The 10 key. I'm hungry. Can't the monsters be teleported with magic? You know, chant a spell and they zoom over to the right destination. I thought you were smart, but you bang your head against something. Okay, so there is magic in this world. Oh, hello, Snake Gaming. Wait, let me finish this first. Magic isn't the stuff you read about in picture books. I was just saying, that's all. Don't jump on me all at once. The monsters couldn't have vanished into the air, though there has to be some way to move them somewhere. It is on the tablet. I'll show you later. Some kind of routine. I get it. There's a way to sneak into the ruins. Yeah, I'm using a Switch right now. Let me turn on the lights. I was like hand camming yesterday and it was dangerous. My phone is in a box right now. Let me show you. Ta-da! Behind the scenes. It's under a box. And I'm reading through my OBS here. Woohoo. Oh, my phone is so hot. Jeez, it's been... So I put it here and I put a cloth over so the lighting will be somewhat okay. Okay, let's continue. We're slithering in this one. This is a yandere game, Snake Gaming. You weren't here yesterday, but it was quite crazy. This guy drugged us and force-fed us drugs. It was not super scary. Yeah, he's not super scary to me. But it was kind of rude when he tortured us. Like, bro. He likes to punish the MC, the main character. Use the subway. New voice unlocked. The movie theater's directly connected to the subway. Depending on how the tracks extend, it is possible to move the monsters out of the ruins. How so? How so? An underground path runs out of the ruins. You think some people have modded their devices to have a cooling fan on top. But mine's a phone. It's fine though. There was this passage we couldn't explore because of the tree's roots. I didn't think much of it at the time, but considering the secret eyeball room, I can't help but to think there's a passage leading underground behind those roots. Underground. Oh my gosh. I might end the stream, pause the stream soon. I'll continue streaming after dinner. Underground. If there's a path that runs underground, they could use it to carry monsters out without anyone noticing. They may not need to capture them all, but if they set out bait and steer monsters to the right way, they might go along willingly. A hidden path stretching out beneath the ruins. If that truly exists, it must connect to a workshop that produced those bottle dyes, their base of operations. I'm excited to see the monster. Their warehouses is hidden in the ruins. If that underground passage exists, it is worth exploring. Oh my God. Looks like we'll have to go to the fucking ruins again. Oh, should we get ready to head out then? We can sneak into the base right away. Right. I can do that alone. No, I have to go with you. Huh? You're staying here with us, sir. I'll go into the ruins on my own. Why? After everything we've done together? You found a crucial clue in the ruins. You've done plenty. You don't need to risk yourself any further. I'll keep my promise, of course. I vow to protect you until you return home safely. It's already arranged, sir. I've searched a safe place for you to live from now on. You have no trouble with your daily needs. Thanks, we got free housing and free food. Isn't this so nice? I want to be isekai with my family and bird. You may feel uncomfortable sometimes due to your appearance, but I promise no nasty people will get too close. I'm not staying here. You're saying I have to go out to some other place? Someone like you isn't supposed to live in a place like this, always away from the sun. This is his way of looking out for you. In other words, this is as far as I can get involved. I'm not meant to dive in deeper than this. Molly has no intention of taking me along, and it's most likely because... You probably figured it out, huh, right? I kept you near me on the way to the ruin because I wanted your knowledge. And I had to protect you since you were a target. I had no choice. But now we're heading straight to the enemy territory. It may not end well, like what happened to the birds. Why you're leaving me here? For my own safety. I've asked Oscar to help you get back home. There's nothing to worry about. You've done more than enough. Thank you for everything. Going back home. If I just go along with their plan, I won't be in any danger. I'll be safe. But... I'm sorry for interrupting at such an hour. Huh? Isn't he a regular? Why are there so many people with him today? Uh-oh. My apologies, we're not open yet. I'll hurry and get things ready. Please, wait a moment. Traitors! You freaking traitors! Dang it. No, I'm not here to drink. I came here on a business. I want those black jewels. Several men stepped up, weapons in hand. Oscar gasped quietly, and Molly narrowed his eyes, suddenly dangerous. Don't hold this against me. People on the surface aren't the only ones struggling. Things have been extremely oppressive for years. When a good opportunity comes along, you take it, especially in times like this. Those black jewels are worth a fortune. Naturally, anyone would want them, don't you think? This guy. I can't believe someone who oversees countless jewels and spice guilds would turn to lowly money-making schemers. Surely you know the fate of traitors. We used to fear being purged, but with the rogue rat's Hitler's support, no one will come after us. When did you go over to their side? Just the other day. I had no intentions of acting so rudely, but situation changes. You made me a fine drink. I'll hold a grand funeral for you at the very least. Sorry, but there's no need for that. My family happens to run a funeral home, you see. Besides, I'm not going to bow my head to scum like you who betrays his comrades. Oh, sir. Follow me, miss. What? Oscar grabbed my hand and pulled me towards the rear exit. Then the man tried to follow me, but halted when Molly stepped in between us. Seize the gemstone. Do as you please with the man beside her. Ha! Over my dead body. Molly! Damn, the way he stood. What do we do? Molly's all alone. They've got him surrounded. Don't worry, he'll catch up shortly. Forget the alleys, they're dangerous. Let's head to the main road, where people can see us. We have a meeting spot for a time like this. They're not going to chase us this far, are they? Not at the moment. But considering they barged into a shop that's considered neutral ground, there's no way they'll let us off easy. Even a long-standing guild is getting crushed by the new blood. Man, what a scary time we live in. No guild can be trusted now. The city's become way too dangerous. Sorry to keep you waiting. I ran into a little trouble. Molly, are you alright? Yeah, I took care of those pests. The city's in an uproar though. It's safe to assume the guild that man led is our enemy now. Let's go to the western ruins. I don't want to take you along, but I can't leave you behind either. Let me come with you. I can't just stand behind. We've already come this far. I want to stay by your side. You'll regret it for sure. That's okay. I won't stay behind, even if I do regret it later. The uproar's getting worse. We need to leave at once before they close in. Take this. It's a travel pass. Show it at the checkpoint and they'll let you through without question. Go now, both of you. What about you, Oscar? I'll do my best to throw them off. Otherwise, they'll release the crows and find you before long. You're going to throw them off? But you might be killed if they catch you. I'll be executed anyways, once everything comes to light. If it remains, I can avenge my son. Then I'll willingly give my life. Oh, Oscar. I'm counting on you, boss. See that they're punished. You have my word, and sorry. Be careful. I'll be off now, father. See, like, sometimes father's capitalized. It'd be cute if they're wholesome, but I'm not sure. What? The pass, stamped with the Witch of West seal, got us through the checkpoint with ease. We seized the horse beyond the gate and galloped away. Boom, boom. First, to the western ruins. From there, we move on to the headquarters. We'll bring down the mastermind looking at the very scheme. We rode for days, swapping horses along the way. Then, we left the main road and took a rough path. The same as we've done before. We're so friendly, maybe. Okay, we're gonna stop here. I'm gonna have dinner. I won't exactly end the stream. I won't end the stream, but it won't continue. Okay, so I'll have oh my, it's fine. I'll have to turn off my phone for a while because it's gonna explode from the heat. Okay, enough of that for now. Okay, I'll be back after dinner. And you guys take a break too. Do something else more productive than watching the stream. Okay. I should be able to continue the same stream, but I hope the chat won't disconnect or anything. What should I type? Dinner time. I'll be back. Maybe 30 minutes. 30 minutes? 4 minutes? No. 40 minutes maybe. Okay, I'll be back. Bye, guys. The one you say. Oops. This should hopefully continue now. I'll just check this thing. Right. I think this is on. Okay, we're back. Let's continue. Hopefully I can do it. Oh my gosh. It's because I'm charging my phone, so the cables, I keep on pushing the cable with my hand. Okay. Wait, what did that say? Did we read that before? West Fog Ruin. The building eventually came into view, looking exactly as I remembered, welcoming us back. I never imagined to return to this place. I feel faint. It happened last time when we were here too. Claude said dizziness in the ruins is a sign of monsters appearing, and sure enough, something strange is going on here. But the monsters aren't here. The mastermind must have taken them to create the fluid in the jars. You said there's a passage leading underground. Do you know where it is? Yes, the subway. I mean, the path underground. It should be this way. The path goes from here. Tree roots are everywhere, but we can probably make it past them. Now that I'm looking closer, these aren't real roots. They're crammed in some very convincing fakes to seal the real area off. Look at the way he stands. I just realized this. Slay. I swung my knife. Me? The MC? Okay. I swung my knife. The objects resembling the tree roots split apart more easily than I imagined. Is this Molly's POV? No? I don't know. It's not a wall or a dead end. The path really does keep going. We should be able to pass through. This is a spot just like I thought. There should be stairs leading down nearby. We can get underground from here. You sound like you know these ruins inside out, and there is indeed a secret passage here, just as you said. You said you came from another world when we first met. Were you telling the truth? Duh. Am I not telling the truth? Huh? It's true. Do you believe me? Like, do you not believe me? After watching you so closely, yes, I believe you. That wasn't a lie to cover your identity. It was the truth. Honestly, I still can't quite grasp what this other world is. I'm no scholar, after all. Yes, I can't explain it well, but I'm not from this world. That's why I wanted to go to the ruins. They're ruined they're rumored to be linked to that other world. I thought that I could maybe find a way home. Of course you want to go back to your home. I thought I had to go back. They're probably searching for me, and I don't have a way to survive in this world. And then it hit me. All that pushed me to return was a sense of obligation. I get it now. I wasn't that attached to my home. I don't want to travel a narrow, predetermined path in that small world. Small world only because you're in a Japan. I want to choose my own path. That's what I truly wish for. My promise is to protect you until you reach home. It won't be easy though. But first, there's work that needs to be done. Let's go. We don't know what awaits us. Stay by my side. I will. Underground path. This is definitely a subway track. It stretches ahead endlessly. Who'd have thought the land of Oz had something like this? If this is the real thing, then what's happening with the subway in Japan right now? No, I don't have time to worry about that. I heard people joking about underground ruins, so I heard about people joking about ruins, so they really are here. It's enough to make me shiver. Ruins like this might even extend under the places we live, and something this vast. I heard monsters come from underground. Could they actually be emerging from somewhere even deeper than this? This is Persona now. Persona 5. Hard to tell. Either way, I don't sense any monsters here. It's quiet, except for the sound of water. What water? After a while, I realized what that sound really was. The tracks ahead are flooded. I thought they would keep descending. Do tracks descend? I don't know. It looks like an underground stream is flowing in, and there's a small boat ready. How convenient. They must be the one who used it. We might as well borrow it. This will get us there quicker. Agreed, but where does this end? We'll find out once we get there. It seems my long-awaited fateful meeting is just around the corner. The air was damp against my skin as we drifted through the dimly lit subways in the small boat. The time we put an end to all this was near. It's near. Are we going to finish this stream? Ooh. Next? What? I never... Was there always a next at this corner? The waterway leads to a natural cave. Is this the enemy space? Probably. And look, something intriguing is wandering about. See? Oh, a monster. It's like a salamander. What is it? Huh? It seems like those are the monsters lurking in the ruins. Then there really were monsters in the western ruins. You were right all along. The underground path was used to lead them here. The monsters are kept loose in a place like this. That's messed up. We need to move quickly. Don't make a sound. Follow me. Understood. Wait, what is past the cave? An entrance? Is a ruin buried deep under the ground? This isn't part of the subway line. It looks more like a hallway of some kind of facility. It's not a museum or a school. Watch your step. There's water channel here, and it's pretty deep. What a strange design. Bring water right into the building. Oh, an aquarium! I think this place was built for people to admire fish in large tanks. Fish? Sounds like something the rich would indulge in. You can see fish anytime you head to the river. Well, that's true, but rare fish swim around those tanks. It's a fun, magical place. I guess this channel was meant for people to look down into the tanks from above. Normally, there are barriers to prevent people from falling. The passage opens up ahead. Looks like it leads to a large space. You're right. Are those candlesticks? Or torches? It looks pretty dark inside. The way they walk kind of sounds like horse galloping. This is a mountain of corpses? Aquarium ruins. What? Oh, wait, there's bodies. Do you see it? What is this? Large tanks, I guess? They're illuminated by lamps instead of regular lights. And inside are bodies. It's not merely ice in jars. Entire bodies is submerged in preservation fluids. This is their headquarters, without a doubt. It's a workshop where they turn human bodies into goods to sell. To think they kept all these people here. How could they? A corpse swayed in a pale pink liquid. I looked at their face, and a chill ran down my spine. Their eyes had been gouged out. Calm down. Take a deep breath. Okay. He's rubbing my back. I need to take a deep breath. This is truly a nauseating sight. Even my stomach would have churned if I weren't a mere doll. This has to be another ruin. It's underground, so it probably isn't monitored by the government. You can see traces of expansion. They've upgraded this place for their own use. How can this exist? They expanded it? All answers doesn't really make any sense. Like, technically, how can this place exist? I'll ask that, like, they must have hired people. This isn't an aquarium, a place where people are meant to have fun and relax. You said this was a place to observe fish, right? Unfortunately, it looks like all we can do now is gaze at corpses. And anyone who thinks of this as an entertainment spot, well, I doubt they would ever enjoy a drink here. True, no one could possibly want to visit a place like this. I bet people in the tanks feel the same way. They certainly never wanted to be brought to such a horrific place. The liquid in the tanks, it's the same preservation they use with the ice in the jars, right? Exactly. The pale pink liquid probably serves to preserve their corpse, keeping them from decaying and maintaining their appearance. The rogue rat atelier probably made this with their base because of the tanks they could fill with the preservation liquids. Okay, let's go to the other choices again. No. Like, how would they expand it? I don't think they can expand it. Like, how advanced is their technology? Is modifying this place really possible? I thought the ruins were buildings whose construction wasn't even clear to the experts. Yeah, that's why. If you don't understand something, just remake it into something you do understand. They've left the interior intact and only added what was needed. Put it off pretty well, too. I have to admit it, I'm impressed by their creativity. There's only one reason why they've gone through all the trouble to use the place with the tanks. Yep. Okay, next. I love this background music, by the way. It's pretty, like, sad something. Is this song singing something now? Uh-oh. Okay. How can this place exist? The government managed the ruins, right? And yet, one of them has become a criminal stronghold. How can this be allowed? See, Oscar's a bit suspicious. As long as there aren't any casualties, then it's all fine in the kingdom's size. Frankly, all that matters is if they still have the public support. We were only sent to check the ruins after reports of monsters have popped up. Such half-baked measures. That should tell you everything. Basically, both monsters and criminals are allowed to run wild as long as it doesn't reflect badly on the kingdom. That's why the underworld has its own rules and always keep things in check. History has always been that way. The liquids in the tank, it's the same preservative they use with the ice in the jars, right? Exactly. This pale pink liquid probably serves to preserve the corpses, keeping them from decaying and maintaining appearances. The tanks are large enough to completely immerse bodies in the preservatives. That means the people they targeted must have been brought here alive. Submerging people in this liquid, treating them like products. No real humans could ever be capable of creating a workshop like this. Exactly, just kill them all. There are young children as well. And some people are actually buying them like merchandise. Uh-oh. Huh? Molly? This is... Oh no, don't show it to us. Aww. Okay, so it is a boy. Oh. I followed his petrified gaze. There was a glass case, seemingly for display purposes. A young man with black hair was inside. Birdie. Is he the black-haired birdie who always stayed by your side? Mm-hmm. There's no mistaking it. So, he was here. Like this. All this time. Locked inside a glass case. Left on display. Such a charming doll, isn't it? Special preservation keeps it beautiful forever, frozen in perfection. Its hair color is so unusual, so it felt like a waste to separate it. I couldn't resist putting it on display. I knew it! Leaving it here really gives the place an edge. The black stands out nicely, don't you agree? It makes for the perfect decor. No way. There's another Molly? I'm not surprised. So that's how it is. You're the one behind it. My destined person. Ooh! Molly Woodland, Oscar's real son. Where? Look at that! I knew it because they don't have other sprites for the NPCs. It's all about resources, okay? Threats come again and again. I had no intention of giving in, but one day a package showed up. A note told me to back off. With it were bones clad in my son's clothing. It's my fault. You got dragged in because of what I did. This all my fault. Forgive me. I'm sorry. I could only imagine the deep despair Oscar endured as his son's passing, his regret, his sorrow. Molly Woodland was supposed to be dead. However, he stood right in front of me. I'm not surprised. Tale of the Heartless Undertaker. Oscar's real son? Yes, I am the true Molly, son of Oscar Woodland. Pleased to meet you, miss. But how? You died years ago. Oh, did my father tell you that? About the bones wearing my clothes that were sent to his home? Father really is gullible, isn't he? He really believed I was dead, just like that. Well, I had been missing for weeks, so it was understandable. What does that mean? Could it be that? Girl! You're his devil. You faked your death, of course. But I'll choose the least. I don't even want to make this choice. This is so stupid. You should be dead. Doesn't mean you've turned into a ghost. Hey now, don't go killing me off. I'm still very much alive. I haven't even died once. I see. So you've been alive all this time, hiding the truth from everyone close to you. His stunt stage was staged. It was a scheme to make Oscar stop digging into the rogue rats. And the one who orchestrated that death was none other than you, Molly Woodland. Okay, not gonna lie, people suggested to play the fake route first, but specifically so far for his route, I'm kind of glad I did the dark route first, because there wasn't much hints to how Molly, the real Molly, is the criminal behind this. Like, there wasn't much hint in the fake route, but here in the dark route there were hints, like the chains in the dungeon, and then just outfits, I guess. And the dark route still kept it a secret, so I liked that. Oh, as much as they could. They weren't straight out confirming it. So I'm not sure. I think I'll still go with my gut instincts for now. You're stubborn. You look just like Molly. The real one died years ago, so you must be an entirely different person. That can't be. Someone with the same face isn't just going to magically appear. He says this, yet he looks exactly like him. To put simply, Oscar's real son has been living in secret this whole time. His son's death was staged. Oh, no. Where am I? I like this music. I hope someone uploads it to YouTube. I listen music on YouTube, so wait, let me adjust the camera a bit. There. You faked your death. Did you fake your own death? Apparently, that's what happened. His son's death was staged. It was a scheme. And the one who orchestrated the death was under none other than you, Molly Woodland. You're the so-called mother rat, the mastermind behind the underground trade of human bodies. Oscar's son is the mastermind we've been looking for, Mother Rat. You catch on quickly, imposter. Still, being questioned by someone wearing my face feels so odd. Just as I'd expect from Father's doll. Seems like something's Father's capital. Why? Looking at you is like staring into a mirror. You resemble me so perfectly, it gives me the chills. I see. So you've looked into me as well. Are you really the mother rat? The one leading the rogue rat atelier? Why, yes. I founded the atelier, turning parts of the human bodies into fine goods. Business has been most prosperous. Why would you do that? Why you're selling human bodies like merchandise? It's monstrous. It's been on my mind for ages. I wanted to preserve corpses in eternal beauty, to craft an alluring work of art. When one day that wish came true. A few years ago, an undertaking job landed on my desk. I was tasked with burying an old corpse found in a ruin. The body had likely been there for decades, maybe even longer, and yet it had not rotted. It remained beautiful. Isn't it wonderful? It hadn't decayed. It wasn't broken. Forever suspended in the moment of death. I investigated with everything I had. I traced every lead. I received backing from the lords in the east, and at last... Okay, that might be another clue for the next characters. The lords from the east were currently in the west, so that might be important later on too. I found my way here, to this ruin. This ruin? This place had been long abandoned, since no monsters have ever appeared. Yet something interesting was in this tank. Corpses of monsters that had been torn apart were in those tanks. Their blood and other fluids had mixed together in there. As it turns out, it's an effective preservative. No way. So the liquids in these tanks. Yes, precisely. So many corpses floated in the tanks, producing a liquid capable of breathtaking beauty. Soaking this preserves skin, bones, blood vessels, and organs. It's as if time itself has halted. A true gift from heaven, wouldn't you agree? I've been hoarding it all for myself, crafting beautiful hands, feet, eyes. They're all works of art made from the human body. Thank you for your thorough confession. So you stumbled upon the horrid monster extract by chance. Using that to sell human bodies? It's hardly something anyone would think of doing, even in the underworld. Quite remarkable, though nauseating. Oh, right. You were the boss of that criminal guild, weren't you? I'm grateful for all of the help back then. I was able to gather plenty of high-quality materials because of you. You helped my creative work get fun smoothly. Now, what do you call them again? Yes, birdies, right? Their beautiful eyes were turned into highest great works of art. In any case, you've forgotten something. You've turned the members of my guild into mere merchandise, and we still haven't received our payment. Their lives, their plan and despair. You will pay for all of it. Molly closed the distance between them before I knew it, and took out his throwing knives. Everything would be over in one single strike. My. Rushing too many only brings you closer to the grave. Not for you, of course. For him. What? A figure lay collapsed at Mother Rat's feet, just out of sight. Mother Rat seized him by the neck and flung him into a mere visible spot, treating him like a worthless piece of trash. Oscar? Yeah? Oh no! Don't kill your dad! I don't know if I still can trust him now. I don't know. Oh, sir. Sorry, boss. Oscar. Oh my. Even with the drug's effects, you still managed to recognize them, father. What strong mental fortitude you have. He drank tons of truth serum, yet he didn't give up a thing. That's why you were able to get in. But as you can see, he's utterly drained. Quite a pitiful sight, isn't it? What are you doing? Isn't he your father? It's inevitable. Father is to blame. He had the nerve to oppose our organization again, despite my death years ago. He could have simply mourned my death and spent his remaining years in peace. He's been grieving you all this time. He keeps blaming himself for your death. Mourning death only shows his flawed perception. He's a simpleton who can't appreciate ephemeral beauty. I don't see us ever getting along. What are you saying? Now, could you please stay perfectly still? Unless you prefer to watch me slice his neck open. Why do these things? You fooled your father. You depraved so many people of their lives, and now this? Why are you doing such lengths to turn corpses into merchandise? Why, you wonder? It's simple. Because they're beautiful. Come again? You agree, don't you? Nothing in the whole world is as beautiful as a corpse. Living bodies are utterly nauseating. Countless cells are writhing, and they're drawing breath. Corpses are perfect in their regard. They're masterpieces born of nature itself. I've felt this way since I was a child. You're insane. Such harsh words, but it's alright. You've come to write to me after all, and such a lovely material too. Those beautiful jet black eyes and hair. I absolutely must have them for myself. Men lurking in the shadows close in at Mother Rat's signal. Molly and I had no choice but to back away. Damn it! At this rate, the two of us, Oster, everyone, will all be killed. I was slowly cornered and forced back, but I didn't realize a canal loomed behind me. Oh no, I'm going to fall! No! MC! Oops. Did you lose your footing? I don't want you to drown. It won't be beautiful. I'm being pulled under. I can't breathe. This hurts. Ow. I was at the mercy of the current, dragged along despite my struggle. Helpless and battered, my consciousness began fading. In that final moment of clarity, it felt like someone embraced me tightly. Hello, Tang. Hello, Miss Evie. Don't sama me. Gymnastic. Welcome back, Tang. I'm still gonna hopefully finish this today. I can't breathe. Someone is holding me. Their arms are so comforting. Aquarium ruins, underground cave. Where are we? It's so dark, I can't see a thing. I thought I was going to drown, but I'm still still alive somehow. I can hear rushing water. Did the current carry me to shore? Molly! He's drenched. Did he swim all the way here holding me? Molly! Molly! You don't need to scream. I can hear you just fine. My hearing's quite sharp, you know. You're alive! Thank God. Same goes for you. Your breathing seems steady, so I figured you'd be fine. Still, it's good to see you safe. Think you can sit up? I'll try. We aren't in the ruins anymore. The water in that channel must have flowed into an underground stream. I'm sorry, you had to dive in to save me. There's no need to apologize. At least we got out in one piece. Besides, I'm the one who failed to end him. That was unavoidable. He had a hostage after all. If you resisted, Oscar would have been killed. Of course you wouldn't make a move. That's not it. Huh? What? Were you fine with killing Oscar? Okay, but I could have thrown my knife. I could have slipped behind him, attacked from a blind spot, but I couldn't do it. Oh, you're too nice, Molly. You're too nice. I couldn't do it. I couldn't kill him in front of his father. No, you're like his second son. If Oscar is not evil, you're like his second son. Like, Molly is his second son. I let unnecessary feelings slip through somehow. I couldn't take the life of someone he loved. Oh, he's kind of unconscious, like not even aware, so it should be fine. I couldn't take the life of someone he loves, not in front of him. Maybe because I've pretended to be Molly for so long. I could tell what's going on with his heart. The son he believed to be dead was standing in front of him, pointing a blade at him. Even then, he's still his precious son. Hello, Snake Gaming. Welcome back. Molly. Yes, it's not lunch, it's dinner. It's 7 p.m. for me right now. Hopefully I can finish by 8, but, you know. I was too soft, aren't I? That's why I always mess up things when it matters the most. And to think I used to lead a criminal guild in the underworld, it's almost laughable. It's totally okay! No. Yeah, you're too soft! No! Oh, who would choose this? I'm choosing this because I don't want to. No! Indeed, you're too soft. Have you maintained your composure and made the right call in that moment, the mastermind would be dead by now. Right, and there's no need to feel hopeless here in the dark place. You froze in the moment, right? Your heart was speaking to you, Molly. If you were moved, there's nothing else you can do about it. Surely that's much better than burying who you really are and letting your heart rust over. You're just as soft as I am. It could have been easier if you have just blamed me. Either way, I have no intentions of halting my revenge. I have to settle things with Oscar first, though. You must say yes, queen? What do you mean, Snake Gaming? Who am I yes queening? It's a sad moment right now. He's blaming himself. It's not the... I think it's not true. That is totally okay. Even if you're... Wait, what? Even if you were head of the criminal guild, even if you killed countless people all your life, you're only human. There are times when heart acts different of its own accord. It's troublesome. That's why I never let anyone get close to me. Feelings are unneeded and always makes me lose my cool. The birdies, Oscar, even you. If I had no one I held there, I wouldn't be so shaken. Wait, I'm someone he holds dear? Oopsie, sorry. My model's gonna be frozen. Either way, I have no intention of holding my revenge. Let's go back. That's not true. That's not true. I was there the whole time too, watching Oscar's sadness and despair with my own eyes. What I like most about you, Molly, is how truly human you are. I think liking someone like me is having a bad taste. There must be something wrong with you. I don't have bad taste in the slightest. I know you're a kind person. That's why the birdies chose to follow you. Maybe it's presumptuous, but that's how I feel. Who can say? Maybe you're just getting carried up in the moment. Though, I do appreciate it. Either way, I have no advantage of halting my revenge. I need to settle things with Oscar first, though. I must learn his true feelings. Otherwise, my heart would never settle. Very well. Oscar will never be free if we don't go save him. Yeah, obviously. Let's return to their headquarters. We need to make sure they don't see us. Yeah, let's follow the water. That should take us back to the ruin. Although, I guess it isn't going to be that simple. Huh? Why, you gotta swing up? The monsters. She's a tiny salamander. Oh god! The monsters from the ruins! They're here too? Do people say oh god with a capital G? I don't know. They haven't noticed us yet. I never imagined these abnormal creatures would be running loose here. If I remember correctly, the preservative used the corpses was something... What? He happened to find in the ruin, right? In that case, why would they bother collecting monsters and bring them to a place like this? There's only as much preservative as that tank contained. Eventually, it'll run dry. Maybe they must be worried about not being able to make very many products. Sneaky. Is it possible to execute someone? Maybe. I'm hoping there'll be some bloodshed today. However, anomalies occur once every dozen of years, and one have arisen now. I get it now. Monsters have infestated the ruin. If they massacre them and harvest their bodily fluids, they'll be able to make a huge amount of preservatives. They must have been processing the corpses with limits in mind, until now at least. If they manage to collect a vast amount of fluid from this many creature, oh no, then many more people will end up as victims. We don't have time to linger. Let's hurry and keep the noise to a minimum. Huh? Molly tried to get up, only to stumble and go down to his knee. Pain and sorrow were written all over his face. What's the matter? What's going on? I wanted to avoid getting soaked. My joints are slowing down. Whenever he moves, I hear awful creaking. He fell into the water trying to chase after me. Because of that... Did the monster see us? Let's run. The monster's scream echoed behind us as we ran through the dark cave. The faintest light barely illuminates the path ahead. Molly dragged me forward, his mechanical parts groaning. My legs! I can't! You did such a good job of running. Good girl. I really wanted to carry you as I ran. Damn! Molly! A doll's body can be so inconvenient. If I don't oil up and adjust my joints, I can't move properly. Oil? There's some spare oil in my pouch. We might be able to quickly patch you up like this. It was in the leather pouch, so none of it leaked into the water. Hang on, I'll get your joints lubricated. No, you have to get out of here. Right away, on your own. Huh? But why? Our pursuers will find us sooner or later with all those monsters making noise, and I can't fight them in my current state. It looks like I've reached my limit. Limit? No! Use the power of love! What is this? My soul is barely held together by intense regret that's slowly unraveling, and sometimes my consciousness slips away. Being underwater seemed to have made things worse. Everything looks hazy. No way. Is his soul beginning to leave his body? And this all happening because I fell into the water. Because he tried to save me? Listen, this isn't your fault. It was bound to happen sooner or later. I just thought I could hold out a bit longer. No. I hate leaving you alone, but staying here, waiting to be caught, would be far worse. His body will revert back to a lifeless doll soon, as it once was. Go, before they find you here. I can't leave you! That would be my choice, so let's do this one. I won't. Are they getting closer? Do you hear footsteps or other sounds? No, nothing yet, but it's only a matter of time before they reach us. Then it's not too late. Listen, we can still run. Let's go together, please. I don't want to leave you behind. Not here. Be a good girl and do as I tell you. Okay, let's choose other choices. Oh no indeed. I can fix your body. I'm sure your soul won't vanish if we fix your body. Come on, let's do some first aid. There's no time. They have to be searching frantically for you right now. Besides, I won't be able to keep this free soul here, even with my body somewhere restored. Thank you for your concern, though. Please, let me turn to you first. At the very least, if we hold out until the last moment, then surely be a good girl. Wait, this is slightly different. Be a good girl and do as I tell you. Revenge is the only thing keeping me here, and when I end him, my soul will vanish into the mist. My fate had been sealed since the very beginning. I should have vanished the moment I was killed in the first place. I am nothing but a ghost. I can neither advance nor retreat, only drift endlessly in limbo. The fabrics. Oh no. I can't leave you. I can't leave you behind. I can't go on alone. You're a brave girl. Don't be scared. I know you can get through this. No! That's not what I mean. I'd have drowned back there if you hadn't saved me. There's no way I can abandon you now. Be a good girl and do as I tell you. Yeah, the same thing. My fate had been sealed. I am nothing but a ghost. Oh wait, oh no, wait, sorry. My laptop's not charging. Let me adjust the charger a bit. Charge, please. Please charge and don't... Where's the... Still not charging. Wait. Okay, it's back now. A disadvantage of a half video per model, you don't see my other half. Nice. Oh yes. Oopsie. Wait, did I read it? Sorry. Evie's still levitating. Anyways, I am nothing more but a ghost. I can neither advance nor retreat, only to drift endlessly in limbo. But you still have a future ahead of you, and a place to return to. You're not supposed to die here. A place to return to. I'm not attached to my hometown. It's just my sense of duty telling me I should go back. Honestly, I wanted to go somewhere far away. I wanted to get away from my stifling life and then find a job and stand on my own. Staying won't be so bad if I can leave safely here. Spending time with you made me start thinking about that. I see. Relax then. I already told you I have a place prepared for you to stay. Well, you should go live there. That's not it. Going back alone won't change anything. I need you, Molly. I can't go on without you. Please, just listen to me. All I want is to send you home. None of the birdies, they never made it back. The birdies. That's why you must get away from here. Go along, please. Find happiness and live a peaceful life. Wait, I'm kind of tearing up right now. I'm not one of the birdies. Huh? I'm one of your business partners. I'm not going to follow your orders. I decide what to do. And I will never leave you here. His surprise face. Oh. Grab onto me. We're moving. However slow it might be. We need to get out of this cave and prepare ourselves. Ouch. Wait, sorry. I put sunscreen on my eye. Like, cause I went to walk my bird. So like, now I teared up. The sunscreen's getting into my eye and it's kind of burning. Wait a moment. I just need to rub my eyes a bit. This always happens. Okay, that should be fine now. Escape Evie into the non-Evie world. Isekai into fantasy. If we fix your body, your soul may stick around a little longer. We have to do everything we can. Evie. Don't lose hope just yet. If you do that, I'll see it as you breaking our contract. I'm not like the birdies. I can't even wield the knife properly. I'm not that fast either. I can't survive if I run alone. I tell you what I know, and you protect me. That's our agreement, right? I'm helpless if you're not by my side. You have a point. I should show respect and trust my partner. I should be sincere and honor the promises we've exchanged. I suppose I have no choice but to keep moving. All this time, I've always seen birdies in you. The guild was a comforting home to me, a place where everyone truly belonged. After losing all that and becoming a wandering ghost, I thought I would never be able to hold anything dear again. Anything dear. And yet, the time I spent with you has been so peaceful. It reminds me of those days. The longer we're together, the more anxious I become. Okay, that explains the dark route. So I guess we do remind him of his children. I mean, I'm sure he won't be canonically too old, so it's not too weird. But still, it's a bit weird. Not, but it's fine. I can't help wondering when I will lose all of this. I swore I never will open my heart to anyone else again. I couldn't bear that kind of loss. Surely by now, I've already... Huh? No way. My eyes scanned the darkness. I couldn't hear anything, but Molly must have heard footsteps growing closer. No, it's our friends! It's our friends! Stay away. I'll handle them. Gah! No. It's not them. It's Dorothy. Please, hang in there. My body won't move. Footsteps. The light's coming closer too. We can't run any further. No, wait, what? Okay, no. It is them. They might come in last minute. Oh, there you are. I was worried you might have drowned. The doll over there saved you, didn't it? Letting you go was the right choice after all. Mother rat. Could you not call me by that? It goes against my aesthetics. Just call me Molly. No, I'll never call you by that name. I only know one Molly. They're nothing but a fake, though a doll. Still, that expression of pure hatred and fury, it's perfect. Simply magnificent. What? Now, please step into the cell this time, will you? I'll make you look beautiful. A masterpiece even. Come, bring the bedeviled. Yes, sir! Stop! Let go! Stop. Get your hands off her, Mashira woman. Don't touch her. Molly couldn't move his body. Even so, he crawled along the ground and seized the mastermind's ankle. Stop it. Don't you dare interfere. That! Molly! A soul trapped inside of a doll. Really, what a strange little thing. What do you think will happen if I tear it to pieces? If the body is destroyed, then Molly's soul will be... perfect. The fear and despair. What a gorgeous expression. I have an idea. I shall burn this very moment he is torn apart in your eyes. What? The moment the beveled sees her precious doll ripped apart. Imagine the tears of anguish, the look of hopelessness. Such a wonderful subject. You're joking. Stop it. I need to get started immediately. Hold down that imitation of me. Yes, sir. Ugh. Stop! Please! I'm begging you! Make sure to watch closely. Now, let's start with the right arm. Oh, this embodiment ripping the limbs out. Oh my god! My bingo card's going. Ugh. Next, the left leg. Gah! Stop! Please, stop! The black-clad man dismantled Molly's bodies at the melancholic command. Arms, legs, each was torn away without hesitation. Now, let's take the head last, shall we? No! Wait, I feel like Molly might come back as another doll. No! Oh no, where's our boys? No! Oh, you're now Mr. Chopped. The severed head rolls across the floor with a dull thud. Emerald green eyes stared up to me, but they were hollow, only glass seeing nothing at all. No! My scream ran out, reverberating through the cavern. I cried his name over and over, the sound torn from my very soul. But no matter how much I called, he remained silent, forever motionless. Come on! Bro, he should be fine. I suddenly found myself watching all my memories, from the day I was born up to this very moment. I had a mother and a father. I had a happy life and a warm future. I had a pride in myself. They took everything from me, driving me into a world of vivid light. Yet I lived, and I fought. I crawled my way back to the light. There were other children who couldn't make it in the outside world. Becoming a safe haven for them brought me solace. However, they died because of me. I had poor judgment, poor leadership skills too. I could have handled things far better. But now, they'll never come back. I regret being so naive. I've long despised that heart that foolishly clings to affection. Even so, at that time, but I'm happy that a cute girl like you is with me. I love it if you feel free to be friendly with me. No stiffness or humility needed. Who's Claude? The yellow one? You alone? Have any family or friends? I'm alone. I think my family's at home, but well, I don't know what they're doing. That's why I'm headed to the ruins to find a way back. A way back home. When I learned that she wanted to go home, my rusted over heart hitched painfully. I might sound like a hypocrite, but I truly meant it. I want to send you home safe. You deserve to return there. I want to send you back home. A deafening silence dominated the place. The thick shivers of light fell upon the rocky surface. I see. I was destroyed. Did take her away. I have to go save her. Need to hurry. I need to save her. I felt no pain, but my awareness wavered nonetheless. My soul, stripped of its vessel, was slowly fading. At this rate, I'll disappear. I tried to stay strong, telling myself I wouldn't vanish here, but it was no use. I couldn't even lift a finger. Am I going to fade away? Here, without achieving anything? What am I even fighting for? I died, dwelled inside this doll. Why have I even come this far? Come on, our besties, our friends. Fix him. My regret swelled, and my hatred burned renewed forever. But nothing could keep my soul from fading. I could see a single smile as my consciousness faded, dimming like a dying ember. Evie! Or whatever her name is. I forgot. On my last round, I swear I'll put her name instead of mine. Instead, everything quietly sank away. Final. Can we finish this night? What's the time? 20 minutes? I don't know. Everything hurts. We're gonna be tortured again. Where am I? The dungeon? Alright, welcome back. An underground prison. Did they catch me, knock me out, and drag me here? Right! Molly! Where's Molly? Oh yeah, I'm like, who's that? Hello. Oscar, are you okay? Are you hurt anywhere? No, the drug's still affecting me. My head. He looks pale. His eyes can't seem to focus. Just how much of that truth serum was he forced to take? I'm sorry. I messed up. If I haven't been taken hostage, you wouldn't be in this mess. Please, don't say that. You only caught us. You're only caught because you helped us to escape. I'm glad you're alive. But at this rate, we'll surely. Where's Boss? Molly. When I was captured, he. I see. So he lost too. Nah. Trust. Forgive me. This is all my fault. Huh? I failed to see through my son's scheming. I didn't even know he was still alive. I have no idea what he's thinking. I'm sorry. All of this, it's my fault. What special powers do you have? Why are you a witch? Oh, Oscar. Now's not the time for regrets. If we stay here, we'll both be killed. We need to do something. Yeah, I know. But there's no one else who knows about this hideout, which means we're on our own. Besides, if boss already have been busted, then... But I can't just let it end here. Oh! I want to be with him. I will finish him. No, I will finish this. I feel like this one, we might end up accidentally ending up with the real Molly. I feel I want to say I will finish this, but I feel like at the same time that means we will turn into a ghost and we will be killing. I don't know, like this kind of have a vengeance feel, but this also feels a bit dangerous. But I think personally I would choose this. If only Mother Red hasn't existed. Oh, okay. I think I chose the wrong one, but alright, it's fine. Then the birdies wouldn't have died. Molly wouldn't be left alone. He suffered enough with his soul inside a doll. Then he was forced to face a death second time. Miss, sorry, Oscar. I know he's your son, but I don't think I can forgive him. I want... Oh no, no. Wait. Oh, whatever. I want revenge. I want him to feel all of Molly's despair and suffering. I'm not going to stop you, given what's happened. I can't protect my son. I lack the right. Oscar. Well, things sure are glooming in here. How are you feeling, my little doll? Mother Rat. Ah, exquisite. I love those eyes. It's like gazing into the abyss. Despair, distraught, disgust, fear. So dark and intoxicating. I need to hurry and preserve that expression. Come here. Yes, come to me. I shall make you into a beautiful work of art. You're perfect. The iron doors creaked open. The man lying in the way quickly seized me and pinned me down. Stop! Don't touch me! Take her away. Hurry. I want her to be locked inside a glass case like this. Yes, sir. I can't fight back at all, but I refuse to die here. Why do you bring me here? What are you going to do? I want to take my time, you see, and carefully perform the procedure in a private room. But you just showed out of nowhere. And look, the room is still a mess. Don't worry. Though, alright. The time I paused this. I've decided to carry out the procedure here, in this vast space, just for you. What procedure? Are you going to gouge out my eyes? Only taking your eyes would be such a waste. You're an extraordinary, rare, bedeviled, unlike anyone else. A child as rare as you. Well, you already know what happens, don't you? What happens? I'll become... Jarred eyes, a body in that thing, just like that birdie. Just like that birdie is my choice. What he said makes me think of those jarred eyes. But if he's not just taking my eyes, then... I averted my gaze and gasped. My eyes fell on a glass beside the water tank. The person was stiff and moving like a life-size mannequin. Let's head back. A body in a tank. Is he talking about all those bodies floating in the liquid? Is he saying he's going to throw me in that tank now? What are you looking at? You should be looking this way, next to the tank. Huh? Yep, my eyes fell. Rewind! Just like that birdie. Right, what he did to that birdie. That's the black-haired birdie. The one who supported Molly and stood by his side. I can't help but to appreciate how well I did this. No matter how many times I see it, the preservative hardens each and every cell in the body. The skin, blood vessels, organs, every part of the body hardens little by little. In the end, nothing can move. You'll become like that too, and in no time flat. I'll stiffen every inch of you and make you my doll. I'm going to be turned to a doll. I kept that black-haired one alive at my side for a while. He was an exceptionally skilled assassin. I gave him a drug that dulled his mind. Then I taught him to be useful, like cattle. The Duke even entrusted some work to me a few years back, but he made a mistake. I had no choice but to eliminate him. Ultimately, it's better this way. Black hair really stands out. Thank you. Even in a room like this. You made him obey you against his will, and when you didn't find him useful anymore, you threw him away. How can you think of people, of human beings like that? I didn't throw him away. I've displayed him quite beautifully, haven't I? I must say, I've done a fine job. Someone was deeply saddened when so many birdies were taken. Can we stop calling them birdies? It's kind of weird. Molly, who is dwelling in your funeral doll all this time, he's carried regret for the lives he couldn't save and for his own failures. And you still call this lovely, knowing his pain? You ridiculous people who cry when they see this. Leaving this material unattended would be blasphemy. Don't you see? They're not material. They're not objects. They are human beings. Molly and all of them, all of the people with genuine emotions. Did we kick him? Yes. Ugh. Hey, hold her down. Let me go. Get away from me. Leave me alone. I won't lose. I can't lose. I refuse to give up until the bitter end. Yeah. Now's my chance. Damn it, she bit me. Come on, what are you doing? She's hiding by that tank. Catch her now. Yes, go. Uh-oh. What? The guy's alive? Huh? What does that mean? Is he actually an isekai person as well? Oh, but I gotta leave it for here for today. I had a promise to play with someone later. Oops. Yeah, I have a promise to play with someone later, so I shall continue this tomorrow. Should I play this tomorrow, or should I actually be productive and work on my game? Can I do both? I don't know. Whatever. I'm gonna end the stream now. Sorry about this, but we're gonna have to leave on a cliffhanger. The IDK who's still here, but next night gaming at Dong. If you're still here, have a good night. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Okay, bye.